Hopefully the chat works today. Let's test it. Okay. Don't think so. One works, but not the other. One works, but not the other. Not the other. We have to figure out these I don't know, settings. Yeah, so if I guess I'd have to do like an extensive test or something. Oh, to figure it out. What are we doing? Oh, right. Okay. Yes, this should be fine. But again, I need to look at the chat because I don't know what I don't know, right? Don't know. Don't know. Oh, you can hear me. Shh. No, we can't. Okay. So we need to find the game, but I also need to fix the audio because that's been kind of an issue. Yeah, like right now, it's not even registering the desktop audio. Good God, why? I want to assume that it's this one. It could be a setting in my Discord or my Dota. It is. Not this. Rendering volume Yeti. Okay. It's still not. Really? Why is it not picking it up? It's the review. Hello, Nushi. Yeah, but I can't hear any Dota sounds. Even if I turn my audio all the way up. Desktop audio. It should be going to my Yeti speakers. I could just type default good morning. But it's still. Oh, there we go. Now I can hear it. The fuck? Okay. Whatever. I do want to make sure nothing overpowers me, but we'll find out. It is this game. We're just gonna go in order, literally from whoever's face shows up at the top on the left to the right. I'm looking for things to improve upon, and I'm kind of tired, so I don't have the energy to like play. Okay, these are cute. I like that you can name them. And it looks like both chats are working. It's good. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna wake myself up. I don't know if that's gonna work. Bumpity bum bum bum. I like the Goku hair on Invoker. I like this swishy thing on Tusk. Swish is fresher. Okay, so we're gonna go through this a bunch of times. You might not like it. It's how she goes. We are gonna look at the highlights. I feel like that'd be easier, but we're also going to stick with player view. So starting with Alchemist, he took Unstable Concoction, which is the stun. So they were hoping to kill somebody? Wouldn't you go with Acid Spray if you're going to go jungle? What time is it for me? It is 4 in the afternoon. What is that? 12, 13, 14, 15, 1600. So they have 3 gauntlets of strength. This is virgin. 3 gauntlets of strength, a ring of protection, a sentry ward, and a circlet. So they have a lot of stats.
And throttle all mercy. Battle is nigh.
Okay, why did he get caught out? He's on the enemy side? No, he's on his side by himself. Why did he use his stun? Is he gonna get anybody with it? It looks like he's just gonna stun himself. So then, like, what was the point? This kind of seems like he's straight up feeding, which is a little bizarre. Acid spray is a bad skill at level 1. Why? Because this is really good at level 1? It looks like it's good, it's just like... Is this the concept where you're supposed to get your stun first if you have a stun? Let's go speed it up. And go to the next highlight. That's cool. Are they gonna kill him? No.
Thanks to their flawed tactics.
No way.
Okay. Oh, it teleport in. Okay, but like, what was that? What? Okay, we'll have to come back when we're on Nature's Prophet, but like, what was that about? I always never understand ganks in Dota because like I played a bunch of League, and in League, ganking is very clear. Like it's clear what you're trying to do, if you were successful, if you weren't, like what the rules are. But like in Dota, it's a little bizarre. Let's go to the next highlight. For him, only his highlights, whatever those are. How do I, what are like, are there commands for this? He's gonna get this kill on Primal Beast. He's building his Ags very quickly. And he already bought Tango's, a Quelling Blade, and a Bracer. His Ags, I don't know what that does. Throws a potion. Throws a potion at an ally, applying a basic dispel and giving them attack speed, movement speed, and HP. Oh my god, that's so strong. Like, what? Okay, well, he needs his Ags. 1.7 stun with 150 damage at level 1 is very good. Is it like the best stun in the whole game? Let's look that up. I'm just trying to learn. So let's go look that up. I'm also going to do a review on the second game, but only of Dofu's gameplay. Because I don't want him to feel left out. And then I'll call it quits for the day. So we're looking at stuns in Dota. Okay. You look stunned, says Fen. Oh, because his stun is literally called... What? I thought it was called something else. Okay. Oh, man. Lots of stuns in this game. But they don't tell you which one is the best stun? What? I wonder if there's any stuns that I don't know about. I know about Alchemist and Beastmaster, Centaur, Chaos Knight, Clockwork, Dark Willow, Earth Spirit's Boulder, Earthshaker, yes, Enigma, Oh yeah. They used to make Visage's familiar stun very fucking annoying. Used to last longer. Now it's not as bad. Now it's tolerable. Gyro with the homing missile, yes. Split Earth with Leshrac. Luna, Magnus. Magnus? Oh yeah, I guess technically that's a stun. That's fair. Nyx Assassin, yes, we know all these stuns. Are there any we don't know? Does Marcy stun? Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I don't know if Marcy stuns. It's called Dispose. Let's go real quick. Let's go look. The whole point is to learn, so we have to take little detours to learn. Dispose. Marcy grabs an allied or enemy target and throws it effortlessly behind her, damaging and slowing the unit if it's an enemy. Any enemy units in the landing area will also be damaged and slowed. But it doesn't say stun. And there's no alt information on it. Okay, it's so useful. Wow. But it says that it's a stun. Its abilities using stun modifier for a stun, so that counts as a stun. The best level 1 stun in the game is Dragon Knight stun. Why? Where am I? Was it this one? Yeah, he stuns it and deals damage. 1.8 seconds with 60 damage. Ugh, 60 damage. That's terrible. I would think it'd be Ogre. What's Ogre's? I know Ogre isn't level 1 anymore because you always take the other thing. Where is Ogre? Oh. Oh, that's a wave of fire. Yeah, it's this one. Oh. Blast the enemy at 70 damage with a 1.2 second stun. Yeah, I can see that Dragon Knights is better. Okay, then let's look at this guy. It's a 1.7 stun with a max damage of 150. Oh, so his is really good. A super duper. You think it's her W, but that's not what they list on the wiki. You're talking about Marcy. Her rebound. Oh yeah, it does stun. Why did I guess the wiki's like messed up then? Because I saw other issues with the wiki stun page as well. But the stun here is a 0.8 second duration with 75 impact. Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. You actually don't know the longest stun on level 3. You're not sure if there's a way to find this easy. No, you'd have to go through the stuns. Alchemist's Ags is when he gifts Ag. What? Did I read it wrong? Was I reading the shard? Oh, you're right. I was reading the shard. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know what his Ags does, but I was reading the wrong thing. Sorry. I said I was tired. Probably the max range arrow is the longest level 3 stun. Where's Marana? It's a 4.2 second stun compared to the ones we've talked about. Yeah, it might be the best. Who's the other one? I think you're right, it's the best stun, but I'm only going off of a few people. I don't think that other one counts as a stun though. I mean, it might count, but it's stupid. There's no such thing as the best stun. What? There's a trade-off between disable and damage and ease of execution. Trade-off, damage, ease of execution. Okay, that's fine. We can accept that logic, but if somebody's really good at the game, we could just take ease of execution off. Stun is good based on the duration, not the damage. I don't like classifying it as best. I would prefer if you used longest. I mean, okay, if y'all want to be absolute nerds about this, we can just take a fucking table in like a spreadsheet and compare the length of the stun and the damage of the stun. And then we can assign an arbitrary measure of easy, medium, or difficult for the stun. And then I think we could figure it out which one is actually the best. You can't take ease of execution off. People can dodge arrows. I guess that's fair, because if you're going against people who are also very good and you're very good, then they would still be able to. Okay, fair point. We were talking at level 3, not at the full level for Mirana's arrow. The best stun is the one used at the perfect time. That's perfect, Pokey. You think the hardest might be Mirana arrows? You can fake your movement and bait arrows and juke. Can you really juke in Dota? I've seen a couple of, okay, I don't know why I'm thinking about League today, but like juking in League, very fucking good. So satisfying. In Dota, it's whatever. I can see it being good sometimes, but not normally. Wait, let's focus. So he gets the kill. There's a courier. Okay. What is that? Who? What? Why was there a courier? Okay, I know that was bad. But maybe he didn't want his courier to come all the way out, and he didn't want it to die. And then he was panicking and didn't redirect it. Okay. Oh, I meant to do next highlight. He now has a soul ring. Man, I can't use soul ring correctly for my life because like I'm not really good at resource management. Like in anything, any game ever, no. I hate in FPS games when I have to reload. No. I don't want to do it. I don't like it. I want endless ammo forever. Okay? Hack and slash my way with a gun. And what about that? That's what I want. Like a bullet hell. That's what I want. But, so, I'm getting better. I am, but I don't like it. So we have Soul Ring, which he has a lot of health. That's good for him. So maybe he can utilize the Soul Ring pretty well. Let's go back 10 seconds and see how he... Nope. Farther than that, because it's apparently a really long cooldown on Soul Ring. Did he just use it? He did. He just used it right before a spell. I don't think that makes sense. What? You consume health to gain mana. Okay, so yeah, I don't understand because if we look, his mana is 298. He wants to... Oh, okay. He wants to use a spell that costs 100. So it'd be 198. But then, no. So, no. I don't understand. So he uses the Soul Ring to lose health to gain mana, but the cooldown is so long that he's likely not going to use 2 of this spell in this little fight thing. What is that? Why are we doing that? Dragonite stun is an instant animation. In melee form, it's impossible. You heard they're adding WASD movement in League, so you're tempted to download it again to see if that's fun. Pokey, I didn't know you uninstalled it. I feel like you told me at one point and then I thought you installed it. I was watching somebody I used to play with play, and I expected, based on what I remember about how they play, to just be absolute trash. It was okay. They had better positioning. They should after this fucking log though, right? Right? Also, where's Alchemist's teleport scroll? We're 4 minutes into the game. They have enough money, but I guess they don't need it. It's not entirely impossible to dodge, but you can react to him jumping you. You have to pay attention and blink out, but you can't disjoint the stun. Oh, why? You don't like the soul ring usage here? Since you can't utilize all the mana from it. Okay, that's what I was thinking. You think I'm looking too much into soul ring? Just wait. That's what I plan to do for this whole fucking video. I want to learn from this. Every player here has something to offer, and all of you might know different things that I don't know. I want to know more than I know, you know? Soul Ring is generally good on Alchemist because he has a health regen steroid when he gets level 6. Oh yeah, that's fair. Soul Ring is simple. You want to use a spell, you want mana, you have a lot of HP, so you use your Soul Ring and your spell. That's it. Okay, but like he didn't need to. Using the Soul Ring this way is a good habit based on what you guys have said, but he didn't need to do it. Like, watch. Let's just watch. Okay, so he uses Soul Ring, stuns himself. He doesn't use the Soul Ring, stuns himself again. So the first time he used the Soul Ring to get mana he still didn't need. And he stunned himself twice. And I didn't even know this. I was just saying, just like the math of it didn't make sense. But again, I guess I didn't say this, but I'm not expecting like perfect usage, perfect gameplay. I'm just trying to learn. I don't know when to use Soul Ring. I use it just randomly. People would tell me to buy it on Sven, and they would tell me to use it before I use my Q. But where is Sven? His health is just real potato, okay? He's got real potato health. And the Soul Ring takes, what is it? Like 170 or something? Yeah, 170 health. And he has potato health. Use it before you use your stun just seems like stupid generic advice. Once he has his Q, using the Soul Ring with QW is nice. Oh, okay. So maybe that's what it is. 12-hour stream! I'm way too tired for that. This is going to be a shorter stream. The rate at which he gains mana is much less than the rate at which he gains HP. Oh, is it? Can we look? His mana regen is 1.5. Oh yeah, wow. Wow. Okay. Yes. Of course it's not ideal to stun yourself. Don't buy Soul Ring on Sven, it's dumb. I don't do it anymore. I've just been told to do it. The first Soul Ring usage is a misplay. That was the third Soul Ring usage. Oh, you're talking about of the two. Yes, okay, that's fine. Alright, let's continue. Next highlight. Oh. I've stunned myself as Alchemist. I don't have that many games with him, but I have done the same thing.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I've learned about the trees and why you want to cut them. Wow. Why would he come up with that little health? That's okay, we'll come back to it later. But, because we're focusing on Alchemist. Sorry, I'm drinking a drink. Oh my god, the guy got away. Wow! That was pretty good. Okay, next highlight. Gotta get a move on. Look at his camera. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Okay, we're farming now. And if you look, he's farming for Ags. He has a soul ring with very minimal health. But it's okay. He has the bracer. He brought a salve to himself. Does Elk still get the bonus or whatever for bounties? I'll have to check. I want to look at this fight though. Okay, well he died. Whoa, I'm sorry. Okay. Let's... Whoa, I can't. Let's go back actually. Watch it on slow. Go back again. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. So, we saw that Bat Rider saw Tusk and Primal Beast. And then Tusk tries to, it looks like, save Primal Beast from a lot of this fire damage. And Alchemist is going to stun somebody. Alchemist stuns the person with lower health. And I feel like Bat Rider could have just left the area safely, but since there are two of them, they can just work together. He's taking quite a bit of damage. Remember, we're focusing on the Alchemist. Primal Beast apparently had that ability. There's a Sunstrike that hit someone's butt. I don't know if this counts here. It's not ideal. Okay. Techies will kill Primal Beast, and then these two kind of have to follow up, and then they do. That's what happened. But why did Tusk go behind and take damage? Next highlight. That's bad positioning, but I do that too. But maybe he was trying to body block if the trees disintegrated. You know what's so stupid about these fucking trees? Okay, listen. I can never figure out where the fuck I can stand on Radiant side where the fucking Dire can't see me. I think, right? I think like here, but somehow I always get some asshole like right there. Like, what? How do you see me? But then like I wonder if it's actually like somebody over here, like a creep is giving vision. I've never actually checked, but it irritates the shit out of me when it happens. And then sometimes I'll be here and I feel like the person who's here can see me. Like, what? And look at, he just got away with it. I don't get it. It's dumb. Alchemist can't do anything. I held him down. Primal Beast gone. MP gone. And he is going to stun. Oh, he has backup. I chickened though. Pretty good at chickening. Look at the chicken. Chicken! What do we have going on? Nothing. None of them have anything. Oh, he had something there, and then I can't make it out. And Alchemist is gone because Ricky snuck up on him. Okay, at this point, let's see if anybody has an Ags early. because he was building it, but I wasn't actually paying attention to the development. So nobody has an axe, and he's not really farming.
Eldritch forces
Now he's farming, I guess.
beyond reason are drawn to this unparalleled massacre.
I asked this question last night while I was talking about Dota. Do you guys think that the gold noise is therapeutic? Like the last hit. Boom.
Radiant's middle towers
I think so.
threatened by fiends.
Now he's just farming. How is this a highlight?
Dire's middle
This is a
tower under
highlight.
siege.
Oh, fight. Where's Alchemist?
Battlefield is the slaughterhouse.
The highlight of is him watching it.
Unthinkable blood. Enemies gather at
He
Radiant's
teleports
top tower.
here. Okay, but why? Wait, is this support Alch? It is support Alch. For Soul Ring, you only get it if you have the HP regen to sustain it. Otherwise, you get Falcon Blade. If you compare Tango's salves to Clarity's and Mango's, regenerating health is like 2 times cheaper than the same amount of mana. Did you see the Iron Branch play? No. Where? Your Primal Beast. Yes, but I'm not going to refer to everybody's usernames when talking about the heroes. We're focusing on just the hero specific play, not somebody's ability to play it. I have learned that we can't do that. You were waiting for the Invoker Sunstrike, but he missed, so the fight went sad. Yeah, so what's really funny is, oh, boom. What is that? What is that? I'm sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, so if you watch Invoker's gameplay, which we're going to watch next, when he sunstrikes, sometimes he just like the general position, and other times he'll be like, I'm going to predict it. And then other times he'll be like fucking staring at us. Oh my god. What the fuck? What is going on? Hold on. That was like crazy. Okay, I can't keep doing this noise. Hold on. We'll see. I've never had that before. Check again with when Alchemist dived the Primal Beast and failed to kill it. It was nice Iron Branch play. Okay. That is real far back. You gotta tell me times. Here? No, you meant farther back.
Now it lies.
Here, probably.
Dire's top tower is ravaged by the enemy.
But again, I'm focusing on Alchemist's play. I don't really care about anybody else's play.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I see, blocking the vision. Yeah, so we will get to it. We're gonna get through everybody's, but right now I'm focusing on Alchemist's play. We're gonna go to the next highlight and see. Are we paused? What is this? Oh, it's this fight. It's not fight, really. Hold on. Gotta respond about all those noises. Okay. Vision changes when it's day to night. What's therapeutic is for back-to-back critical hits. Yeah, that's fair. Oh wait, we saw this part. We're gonna go to the next highlight. Next highlight, we saw that one, I think. Oh no, we didn't. Oops, well now here we are, because I can't go back in an easy way. But this, am I on the wrong? No, we're not. He's just watching the gameplay because he's dead. Okay. Next gameplay. Here we go. For focusing on his gameplay. That's the whole point. My camera's a little silly. Sorry. He's watching a lot. He has a lot of like checking around the map camera movements. I don't really do that. And this is when he was farming before we were watching that. And that's when I checked for X. Oh. I don't know why this was considered a highlight, but nobody's on the map. Let's skip to the next one. At this point, he hasn't completed an AGS yet. And he's watching a fight. This is where we were actually at, because I watched this and I was like, I don't understand why he's teleporting here. Sometimes I notice that people will teleport, or like let's say it's like this, like you can see the enemies are here, but then they farm this camp. I would think that's dangerous. I wouldn't go there. But they get away with it. And it's because they don't have vision. So you can. So he's just farming, which is him getting away with what I said before, getting away with farming. Gets the second wisdom rune. Oh, why did he pull it? In this case, when you have a big AoE damage pool, wouldn't you start to fight these guys, put the damage pool in the middle, and then start to fight these guys and switch between the two? Isn't that more effective? They're not hero specific, but I want to see what people were doing. Oh, because he wanted to stack and then he does what I said. Oh, I never look at the fucking clock like that. Pretty good. Someone has to shove and farm the lane. Oh. Yeah, he has so much map awareness. Good for him. Oh, Invoke got stuck. Sucks to be you. It was a bit too chaotic, I think, in that fight. Next highlight.
Radiant's middle tower is under fiendish assault.
Farming.
Radiant structures are
Next highlight. Oh, wow. What? First of all, listen, who the fuck wards over here? Okay. First of all, why is there a ward here? Oh! I'm sorry, I did this. I caused this problem. Because I knew that Invoker was gonna farm the jungle, so I put sentries in every camp. Okay, so good. This is abnormal gameplay, but they have to counter it somehow. Whoops, I forgot. Oh no. Why would you go over there? But, like, how does he know that he can do that? You know what I mean? Oh, sorry. Okay. Oops. Next highlight. Double camp farming, but this time without the acid pool. Stunned himself. What? No. What do you mean, stunned yourself? Why? Okay, there's creeps right there. What? Stunned himself for damage? What do you mean? Oh, like AoE damage? But if he stunned one of them, doesn't it have AoE damage? He teleported when they're diving our tier 2. That's good. Do you think you're supposed to teleport when people are diving your tier 2? What about when they're taking your tier 2? See, I was taught that you're never supposed to die for a tower that is a tier 2. But I've been told I've been taught wrong. Alk does that to farm faster. Oh, I had no idea. Pretty good. Switch to the next highlight. He can't throw to creeps. Oh, I thought he could. Man, his attack speed is just slow. What was he supposed to do? There was nothing he could do. So that's fair. Is he dead? He's dead for 30 seconds and he's watching a fight. But he's dead, so let's skip to the next highlight. Farming the same jungle camps. Why do you think he is farming here? Oh, look, you can ping. I didn't know you could ping. Oh, I can't ping. What is this? What is this? What? Okay, well, I'm sorry. Why do you think he's farming here? Because he has techie mines that'll warn if someone's coming here. And he has vision to see that somebody's here. And then, assumedly, Medusa's farming here. But Medusa's here. Medusa's not farming here, so these camps are free. And they didn't know, unless they were cheating, that we had vision here. Sometimes you can dive. This was good play. Use the Q to pull the creeps away from Riki so you could farm them and run away, but it didn't work. That's okay. So he's farming instead of helping his team. Oh no, he was trying to see how long of a fight it would be. Nope, he's farming instead of helping his team. Why? He's watching the fight and now he comes over. But he comes over with the intention to get Riki. And then switches targets to Furion. And then runs away when he sees that his team is dying. But then he turns around because he thinks that he could kill the Nature's Prophet. But then he can't commit because then Riki would get him. And now he's going to die. Okay. Oh, he's dead. Skipping. Oh. Ooh, what a nice little stack. But wouldn't this stack be for Medusa? Oh, and at this point, it looks like he's completed an Ags, which went to Invoker. But some people on this team knew that he was going to do that. He just told us. Medusa also has her Ags, so let's look at both of their Ags. Medusa's Ags is Split Shot. Allows on-hit effects to apply the secondary attack from Split Shot and increases your arrow count with an extra 5 targets. Wow, okay. And then Invoker's Ags is grants 1 and the current max level of Quas Wex Exort. It creates a Cataclysm when Sunstrike is double tapped. It puts it on a 90-second cooldown. Creates 2 visible 75% damage Sunstrikes within 90 to 180 range of each enemy hero. That is bullshit. That's bullshit. Don't like that. That side has the fewest campsites. He's leaving the other camps for cores, but they're not utilizing the space. Here you panicked. Instead of saving Invoker with a Force, you got your mana back on the last second. He wasn't sure if he would be able to join the fight on time to provide help, so he decided to farm that since it was a guaranteed profit. Oh. Guaranteed profit. That's an interesting way to look at farming. I haven't looked at it that way before. Watching the replay, you think it was a good play. The Invoker was dead even if you used Force Staff. He had no mana against the Reiki and Nature's Prophet slowed. Hold on, I'm missing something. Okay. Where's Alchemist? Oh, I clicked on the wrong guy. Oops, sorry. He's teleporting to... Nope. Nope. We're confused. What? Let's go back a whole minute. Oh no, it's worse than I thought. What? Okay. We have to watch him for a little bit. Let's speed it up. So he's stacking to farm. Wow, he does that a lot. I do not even do it that often. Okay. But there's a fight? But there's a fight going on middle, and he's building up Force Staff. Why does he only have Boots of Speed? Why would he not teleport middle? He doesn't really have that many items because he's been giving his gold away, so maybe he really needs an item before he can go to a fight, which in this case would be Force Staff, but he doesn't farm the Ancients. And he quelled some random trees. And he has a stun? That was cool. Nature's Prophet is really looking out for him, and now he's teleporting to top. That was a good escape from Furion. I don't know why I switched between the two names. So that was a good example. Wait, yeah, okay, what he's the one who scribbled, but then he literally walked all of the lane. They can see him. We can see him apparently. He walked all of the lane and then got killed by Riki. What? 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 What just happened? Go back. I'm sorry. Okay. So Riki is middle. This is when Furion gets him. Okay, go 10. Go 10. He walks the whole lane. Riki is chasing him. Oh, I didn't notice. Go back because of his camera positioning. When does he notice Riki? He's watching the minimap, so he notices Riki right there. With the tusk. Wow! That's really good map awareness. Then he teleports. Okay, now focus. But he's watching the fight. But he knew that Riki was following him. He can't be watching the fight. He died because he wasn't paying attention. Because he was paying attention to this fight. Oh, this makes so much more sense. Wow, look at this wave. What is this? Oh, trees. Okay. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I can't even tell you. I'm like exhausted. From doing what? No idea. You can see the buff on the hero that shows 2. Dewarding. Oh, yeah. It shows you that he gave 2 eggs. Yeah. We looked at Medusa's eggs and Invoker's eggs. You're saying I didn't have to go look for them. That's fair. I'd still have to go look for them. What if, does the buff tell me who he gave them to? No. I would still have to go look. Dewarding is pretty easy. Either Nature's Prophet's ult leaks it, or you just check enemy's inventory and can guess when and where they've placed their wards. I guess, but let's see when we go over to my side how long my wards stay up. The whole purpose of Alchemist support is to give Alk's team... What? Is to give eggs to their team and then farm items. After that, farm items. So he teleports bot, but Riki predicted it and teleported before him to kill. What? No. No. What? No. We just watched this happen. So Alk was over here, and then he teleported to his top lane, and then he was watching Riki and he was going out to farm. So he was like pushing the wave out to farm. And Riki was here on the map, and Riki was with Tusk, and their arrows were pointed going this way, following the Alchemist. So the Alchemist needed to get out. He could have teleported, but because he doesn't have vision of Riki, it makes more sense that he would just teleport this way, because then he at least has the delay of the stairs, and he doesn't actually know how close Riki is. Perhaps in this case we should just go to Riki's perspective. So let's go first, let's go back to Alk. Let's go back 60 seconds. Figure out where the fuck we are. Alk is dead. Which dead is this, though? Oh, this is too far. Okay, yeah, it's right here. Okay, so remember, we saw Alk go from here, then he teleports here, he walks up here, takes this portal here, comes back here, and when he comes out here, Riki kills him. So let's follow Riki. Okay, so we see Riki on the Radiant side here, because we have vision here. So we're actually just waiting until we see Alk and Riki, which should be in like 20 seconds. So let's give it a little wait and see. So Alk is here. That's when he farms. Nature's Prophet goes to kill him. He teleports, but now we're watching Riki. So Riki sees on the map that there was an alchemist, but he's not necessarily trying to get alchemist. And then he decides he's going to go for Alchemist. So Alchemist already thought that Riki was headed this way before Riki was headed this way. So Riki is using every fucking Riki trick in the book to get closer. And Alk drags the fucking creeps with him. So Riki has full vision of him. And... oh, I thought Riki would have had like a basher or something. Why didn't he teleport then? So he's teleporting, and Rihi immediately teleports. So Rihi jumps on him and kills him. And again, here they have vision because Nature's Prophet was up here earlier. You wish you had axe. Rihi was fast. I thought he TP'd on the tower to get the kill, but he just chased. He did just chase, and he used like every fucking Rihi trick to do it. The funny thing is, we just kind of won by placing mines by the ancient as people kept attacking us there and died. Yes. So going back, because we're watching Alchemist's view. Go to the next highlight. That's a good word spot. Oh. Why wouldn't he stun him? Oh, AoE stun. But that's like hoping your team will do something. We're skipping that highlight because he was still dead. And now we're at the end. What does Alchemist do? We're kind of just wandering around. Because what can he do?
Radiant is now without its retire. Now have mega creeps.
He can stun them if they're going to chase him in the base, which did work out. And then he got the stun off, but it doesn't matter. Because we can see signs of Primal Beast. And we have to defend our base. Why is he hiding over here? He stuns me because he needs to do something with his stun.
Eldritch forces beyond sight, beyond reason, are drawn to this unparalleled.
What is he doing? Stuns the Riki. That's a good... I'm fucking dumb. Look at me die like that. Kills the Riki, so his stun, while people were prioritizing different targets, was really good to focus on the Riki. He has 2-second stun, jumps in. It's really cool to use Alchemist that way, where you're okay with getting stunned yourself. I didn't know about this.
The tower is under attack.
I'm really tired, I'm sorry. You see what I mean? They kept really going behind the ancient. Yes, and their tusk almost killed the Riki with the snowball. Yes. I don't think this is a highlight, so let's go.
Got it.
That's him watching something happen. Now this I don't understand. What is he doing way over there? Like, what's the point in teleporting? The highlight of the game is Alk farming creeps. Yep. He bought back because this was the game-winning fight, probably. Riki's dead for 100. Bought back too. Oh my gosh, Invoke almost died. That's a good kill. Nobody's in their base, so let's skip to the next highlight. Wow, I do see what you mean now. He's still going to his camps, but he doesn't know we have vision here. But it's fine because he's smoked. But how did he know to smoke? And where is he going and why? What was... yeah, okay. He's not... I don't think he's buying anything. So he's not buying anything. His team is getting pushed in really hard and he's just walking over here. What? I think from the point where you get mega creeps to the end of the game, there's very little to be learned. You can still look at spellcasting, but it's kind of a weird game at this point. I mean, overall it was a weird game because people don't view the game the same way. That was the invoker moment. He soloed you alone there. And then you finally got your extra hex. And you think it helped somehow. But like, I'm trying to learn overall, okay? You think that it wasn't worth it, but there's two things that I have questions about. Why did he walk this way with the smoke to not go to the secret shop, right? Because that's what it kind of looked like he was doing. And then immediately teleport back instead of just staying. If Alchemist has buyback, he can go out of base and play risky. He does not have buyback. He had just used it within the last 3 minutes. He's trying to leave our base so he can farm while the rest of the team is defending. But he's a support. Is he the most valuable farmer on your team? Wouldn't that be Medusa? Let's go to the next one and start from the beginning. This is pause. Oh, I did this. Whoa.
Stoke your
Okay, this is the one trick invoker.
Fly again to the fields of slaughter.
He always blocks the first wave. He gets like really upset with himself if he doesn't do it right, so it's pretty funny. So block the first wave if you're off lane or mid is what I've learned, but not if you are in the safe lane. And then he drags creep aggro and he wants to fight under his tower. Three last hits. Places his wards quickly. And he auto attacks. That's something that I've realized about watching him play, because I've watched him play a lot too. He auto attacks a lot. So like here, okay, he's half health, but he has a thing that gives him plus 50 health, a thing that gives him health if he wants it, and then two things that give him health if he wants it. Why is he in lane, in the middle lane at half health on their side? What's happening? You see he uses lock camera. Oh wait, I missed something. The neutral item. Oh, maybe. Supports are more expendable, so it's kind of okay for the support to go risk their life to farm. What? I didn't know that. You see that he uses lock camera. No, at this point, when you have no bases, Medusa is your tower. Like a sniper. Okay, that's fine. He can't die. It's unlikely to be canked so early, and Nature's Prophet can't do burst damage. So he knows his limits with this lineup. Okay. Ha 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 ha. But Nature's Prophet isn't auto attacking him that much. Now he is, but like overall. And Nature's Prophet right clicks very hard. Oh, he missed that one because he wasn't sure if he should last hit. Okay, skip to a highlight. I understand that most of the highlights aren't going to apply to Invoker. That's okay, we're just looking for something we can learn. Why did he click way over there? Oh, look, look. That would have been fine. Whoa, what did I just see? Oh, he has a quelling blade. Okay, he has a quelling blade to get out. I thought he used his tangos, but he used his tangos earlier and I skipped through it. Okay, next. He missed that deny. Oh, but see, something has happened because he has 2 kills. How did he get 2 kills? But those aren't highlights because it's just the overall. Find a kill. Here's one. Somewhere. I want to see how he gets this kill. Oh, does he trick him? No. He switched his items pretty quickly, but why did he get a salve? Oh, this is where he gets the kill. Man, that meteor does so much damage. That's like bullshit. Am I right? Like, no. No. For the block, I read that. Even if he was 150 HP, it's still safe. When the lane is pushing under the tower, Nature's Prophet is busy last hitting, so he can't auto-attack him. Invoker takes advantage of that and auto-attacks Nature's Prophet. Okay. This makes sense. Let's go back 10 seconds. That's oh, okay, go back. It's okay. Okay, so look, watch. Hold on. Right there. Nature's Prophet's health is 369. Watch this shit, okay? Now it's 0, 0, 0. That's some bullshit. Okay. Let's look at the next kill. Wherever the hell that is. Wait, how did he get an assist? No, a death. He died. What? How did he die? Oh, I'm on the wrong person. We're fine. He would have gotten another kill, but these guys killed him, the primal beast. Okay, now he has another kill. Too far. Go back 60. Okay. You skipped a solo kill? No, we watched the first kill. We watched your first kill. We literally just watched it.
Dyer's courier has been killed by cynical marauders.
And I didn't understand. Okay, second kill.
Dyer's
Somewhere.
middle tower is ravaged by the enemy.
Now he has a level advantage. Oh my god, did you get him from more health? What the hell is that? Go back. What? How do you know that you can do that? Let's skip 10 seconds. We know that you're on the other side. Okay, so he's teleporting in with 830 health. You get 1 auto attack off. And it's like so much. It's so much damage for 1 auto attack. He traps you, but he could have trapped you under the tower. So you just auto attack him. And then you throw your combo out, right? Yeah. But then you have to auto attack him a little bit more. Wow. Auto attacks are pretty valuable. Yeah, the replay bugs a lot. It's okay. You have to just like look past it for what you're actually looking for. Tower has range cheat. I think you could go aggressive on Nature's Prophet while you were level 2, but I guess Nature's Prophet would survive at a very low HP and you were greedy to get the kill. They're always greedy to get the kill. Nature's Prophet was taunting by staying on your high ground with half HP. But sometimes you can do that. I think that's kind of the problem, is there's too many players who go against other players who are not on the same skill level. And so they make mistakes because, like, they make mistakes that they know they shouldn't make, but they do it because they can get away with it. They're not punished. Sorry. Why would I try to aggro 2 when I can just kill him instantly at 3? I kept him at half purposefully. That's what they said. Are you just not reading? What? When Invoker throws the combo, you kind of have to run towards him. What? Why? Okay. Did you giggle? Were you a giggler here? Yeah, see, the thing is messing up. There we go.
It is whispered that Radiant employs an unspeakably cruel tribe of cave witches.
I don't know the times for these. What are the times for the power runes? Oh, look at you, looking top. Good for you. Okay, let's skip to the next highlight. Now, again, he might not be involved with every highlight. It's not about that. We're doing this for everybody. But I did see his 2 kills, so I wanted to see what happened. I'm not going to watch every kill that you have. That'd be a little ridiculous. What? No. What? Why did you cut out of the trees here? He wasn't really that interested in auto-attacking you. Is it like a habit? Oh, you saw the tusk. Maybe you didn't see Tusk. Tusk is on their team. If you walk away, you stay in the meteor. Can't you just walk to the side of the meteor, though?
Demised.
Nice deny. Okay, next highlight. He got an assist. Wait, let's look at how he gets an assist. Because there's like, just overall, speaking overall, we're not going to spend as much time on his view. Because like most of these highlights, he won't be doing anything until the end. So I want to give him more time. Sunstrike me. Yes. Okay, so now we skip to the next highlight. Which is him farming. They should make highlights like hero specific, but I see why they don't. He's dead. Oh, but he has a kill, but he died. Did Furion get you here? Yeah, see, you should just walk out of it. Oh yeah. You did what you could, but Tusk was... Oh, yeah. Sucks to be you, bro. Next highlight. We're dewarding. Oops. It's okay, it'll redirect me. Okay, I did have a question about wards, actually, because I never know. So we have this ward here. Why do we put it here and not here? Why do we put it here or here, but not like farther? Like, when do you want to put it like here? Next highlight. Oh, it wasn't showing me the range. That's cool. Can we get off that? You give the order to lose mid. Ah, it's a replay. It's a replay. Yeah, we are reviewing everybody's perspective of a replay of an in-house game. So a lot of the people in the chat were people who were in the in-house. Oh, we just did Alchemist's perspective, and the whole point of me doing this is I'm climbing MMR really fast, and I think the only way that I'm going to be able to continue to climb is if I learn consistently. But also, sometimes people just do weird shit in in-house games, and I want to learn different tactics. Bring me up to speed quickly. You have 11k MMR. You can have as much KMMR as you want. Depends on how you got there. I've seen some MMR. 11k. What? What does 11k mean? Where? What does that mean? Offensive and defensive. So is this offensive and then this here would be defensive? I think when you watch me, you'll see how nervous I was. You're next, so we'll find out. So you have Vision of Reiki. You have a Sentry. But you don't want to be anywhere near him. Me either. Me either. You teleported, went top, got a kill. And then you bought nothing. Okay. Sorry. Oh man, I can't express to you how tired I am. So you're farming now. Next highlight. We're farming as a friend. We're farming as a friend. Oh. Oh no, where's your ancient camp?
What wicked slaughter.
Another clarity. Next highlight. He's like, it's not respawning.
Radiant seized with the madness that only the carnage of war can bring. This is no battlefield. This Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Ooh, you got two people. Oh my gosh. That's pretty good. Oh my gosh, you really got two people. Wow. That just gave you such an advantage. Boinkity boink. There's a cow. Thanks so much for following. Let me go back to read. I bet Invoker is 16k MMR. Initially, it's a bad ward. Riki will always have a sentry to remove the ward. The one here, middle. Interesting. Let's go check that out. He was being a bit obnoxious here in voice comms. Deward, deward, deward. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's really my fault. It's really my fault. I went out of my way to ward so many of your camps because I just know where he likes to farm. I was like, I don't know any other way to stop him from farming. He's pretty consistent about it. I've watched him play quite a bit. So I was like, this is the way. Yeah. And then he deworded himself because he was tired of asking. Yeah, he told me. He literally said that. All of your camps were always dead. Yes. Yes, they were. Yeah, look, he pings it again. He's like stomping. It's so good. It's so good. He's watching the fight. We're skipping. Hold on. We're watching someone's perspective for different things. Okay, so he sees a Riki, tells people to focus Riki, and it doesn't matter because he's dead. But look, he dewarded the camp. Next highlight. Again, we're focused on just one person's gameplay. This is fine. Okay, so right here, I was too far out, and I knew that I was, but this is one of those things where if I play with, like, heralds and guardians, and sometimes crusaders, it depends on if the crusaders want to, like, do a standoff middle, but sometimes I just don't get punished for being that far out. Sometimes I do, and then I just don't stop because I'm stupid. But, like, sometimes I just don't get punished. Okay, so me dying there, not surprising. Next highlight. Oh my god, he tried saving his team. So good. We watched him die when we were watching Alchemist's perspective, which really, overall, we could say he was probably too far forward, and their team didn't have wards in the jungle, so we at least know that. Good! Good for me. Next highlight. He's scared because they don't have vision. Now they have vision, and so now he'll play more over here. Oh, he was not scared, I'm sorry. He was, stacking. Can we just follow him? Follow his perspective. There we go. Going for the Riki. By himself. Meatball! Completely deleted him. Wow, it just does... That amount of damage is crazy, and that's before his scepter. Wow. No, I didn't. What? No, you didn't what? We kind of have only one support, Techies. Alchemist was busy farming, so he can't really deward. In general, anyone on the team can buy wards. It's not a support's job only. Yes, that's fair. I try not to buy all the wards and leave some for the team. I try to buy all the wards. No, I didn't. Nobody was listening. I got sick and tired of waiting. You said it 10 times. I'm sure everybody heard. Even my neighbors asked, where should we deward? It clearly went in one ear and out the other. I tried dewarding. The problem was there was a Riki. It's a very good problem. A very good excuse for it to be a problem. Sometimes you can't do what you need. Supports do many things, not just follow you around and deward on demand. Yeah. Be respectful. You are so close to the shop, there's zero effort to buy a sentry and deward. Can you buy sentries from the secret shop? The triangle was blocked for over 3 minutes. I asked for a detour. Did you mean deward? On multiple occasions. My early game was griefed already. And you and this techies roamed around. No, and you. You mean the techies roamed around. You do this thing. You know, I've noticed this with you, Novice. Sometimes when you're responding to people, it's like you're talking to 2 people, but you're only talking to 1. But the 2 people exist. It's just like, I don't know where we, like just now. Why did you say you and the techies? You're talking to the techies. Oh wait, no, Gur was somebody else. I'm sorry. No, it's fine. But I do notice the thing that I'm talking about. Wait, yes. Gur is the bat rider. Okay. God, got confused. Don't argue in the chat. We gotta tone it the fuck down. We are learning. What can we learn from this? You, if you really wanted to be negative, Novice, you could learn that your team is not the... Your team often isn't going to be as reliable as you would like for the things that you would like. People are always playing their own game. So buy your own ward. Something else you've learned is I watch how you play, and if I'm playing against you, I'll play against you. I wasn't gonna fight you in normal Dota terms, but I was going to deward your camps. So now you know that going forward. I did deward. I just had money struggle and there were enemies there, and the moment I could deward, please don't be uselessly mean. I don't have to spend 50 gold for no reason. How's your 50 gold more valuable than mine? When you need your blink to play. Yeah, I don't think a position 3 should be dewarding it. Harsh! Hello! Because I'm the win condition of the game. I don't know if you're the win condition of the game. You thought you were, but did anybody else on your team think that you were? YouTube viewers getting no reply? That's not true. You said hello and I literally said hello back to you, Harsh. We can see that you're talking to us. What are you referring to? Now that you read my text, it's not that nice. It wasn't meant to sound mean. You don't have to be super nice. We don't have to do the good vibes thing, because the thing that I don't like is when people are like, I really want everything to be nice and good and happy, except that's not reality. Why can't we just be realists? We can be polite, we can be courteous, and if people are also at fault, we can point out their mistakes and they can accept responsibility for their actions. And pointing out mistakes or acknowledging if we're using words that are not nice is not a bad thing. I don't know why people think it's a bad thing. You didn't say it in the most polite way. Don't worry. A lot of people respond to Novice this way, and it's because of the way he communicates. He knows it. He's well aware. He doesn't take it as personally as other people think. And he comes off more harsh than he is. It's just people don't know him well enough to know. But no one tries either, so like, you're absolutely the win condition of the game. If anybody disagrees with me, I'm the only reason why we won any of the late game fights. We're not at the late game yet. Look at this. I'm at 17 minutes. Calm your tits. What is that? At a point where we lost Megas and Invoker was dead, I said I'd rather fight the Megas with Invoker alive than 4v5 defend Rax. You did say that he was the most important, I see. I will stop arguing since I might say something bad. Maybe the comments take some time. There is a bit of a delay. I am streaming two streams of comments to my comment viewing thing. Yay, bad vibes. I kind of like the chaos, to be honest. Say whatever you want. What? I don't care. Say whatever you want and you'll still be wrong. The confidence. Okay, let's continue. So he's attacking me and I'm too far forward for the second time. Oh, you know what's so stupid is when is that deafening blast? I don't know what that thing's called. Yeah, so when deafening, what? Whatever, one of those. Yeah, I think it's deafening blast. When deafening blast came this way, I was like, I should just walk this way, and I just didn't do it. Next highlight. Do we always Midas the big creep?
Radiant's middle tower is under fierce assault.
I'm looking for a sunstrike. If I had to guess. Oh no, he teleported. Looking for a kill. 2 kills. That was a good dodge. Yeah, I should try dodging more. You know what? Last night I tried to go to that poly whatever blah 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 for testing like dodging skill shots and last hits. The fucking thing wouldn't load. I tried, dude. Getting your forged spirits. Big Hoss. What? Are they called Big Hoss? Did you label them? Getting your forged spirits to tank for you, or your minions or something. What are they called? Controlled units to tank for you is a good idea. There we go. That's a good question. Why did you use the meatball here to farm? You don't always do that. Based Moona Moon. Yeah, because Midas amps the XP given by the creep. Oh, what? Kills a non-hero target for 160 gold and 2.1 times experience. Oh, I didn't know this. Midas is really good. What? I didn't know this at all. He doesn't want to show on a wave, probably. The enemy team was not showing so quickly. Shove the lane and run. What is his MMR? His MMR is back in 2021 when 7K was rank 1000 in NA. He was 7K. He hasn't pushed MMR or taken the game seriously since then. And to be fair, they did change the MMR system. You watched the replay specifically for the dewarding. As soon as he pinged for dewarding, Techies went there trying to deward, and he died, and then Invoker dewarded. There was zero reason to make a panic about this one deward. Okay, but he pinged just in my stream's view. He pinged for that deward like 4 to 5 times. And there were times in between. Isn't rank 1000 like 12,500 MMR on EU now? Show you? Okay. We have to figure out when he realizes, so let's... We have to skip a do. You know what would be more helpful is if we figure out when I deward or when I word it.
Thanks to their flawed tactics.
So let's skip. Oh, it's bugging out. Hold on. I hate that it does this. Not yet. We're looking for D-words, or sorry, words in the triangle, so... Here would be when I do it. So I worded at 7 minutes 32 seconds. Now we'll watch Invoker. And we'll watch it on 2 times for when he notices. Except we're skipping when he's dead because that's boring. Okay, now we're gonna watch it from 8 until 14:20. So let's stop and go back because something important has happened. Let's watch the Techies. Techies places a ward on the I spot, which I honestly haven't checked where the wards would be. The next time I play against him, that's what I would do. I would just check for like the weird hidey ward spots and do them in the camps instead of what I did. Okay, so he puts a ward. There we go, it shows me. So I would probably want to put it back here if I had to guess for that one. This one, I always get it deworded if somebody notices that I put a word in there. Which, if we watch the techies, which is you. Oh wait, there's a word. How did I skip? No, I didn't. Did I?
Enemies gather at Radiant's bottom tower.
Okay, here. He places the word and then he doesn't look. But if he looked... Oh, did I not place one in there? Did I only place one? Let's go back to 7 minutes. No, I placed one in each. Techies deworded it. So let's go back. So I place this word. Okay, we're watching me. Oh, we don't want free camera. Sorry, I guess we could just free camera it. So I place this word here. This word here. Man, this is so slow, man. And then a vision word here, which honestly, if I thought I was being deworded that often, I would probably take wording spots more seriously. But again, it's one of those things that I don't get punished over. Literally within 20 seconds, probably less, the techies places a word, dewords, but then you didn't see this word? How did you not see that word? You did. You did. You just didn't. You got my observer, but not my other one. But you could. So anybody could have deworded my ancient camp ward, which is the word we're talking about. So we're gonna go back to Invoker because remember it's him that we're concerned about his pinging. Except this time I want a free camera. I want it specifically on this section. And the reason that you didn't see my word is that within like 30 seconds, maybe 40 seconds, 50, it's 50 seconds. Within 50 seconds, we came back and deworded your word because you had let us know that you deworded our word. This one I would have forgotten about, but observers know. So then I still have this word. It has, I can't see, hold on. 6 minutes, 15 seconds left. So it hasn't even been there that long, but you did deword 2 of my words. So we're just going to keep the camera here and speed it up. Somebody pinged. I'm assuming it was... Maybe we should do this. We don't want to assume.
Dire structures are fortified. Enemies gather at Radiant's top tower.
Okay, who's pink? Oh yeah, Riki. Saying let's go, let's go.
Radiant's bottom tower is assailed by fiends who seek its destruction.
I don't ever ward here until like late game because people are more likely to deward it sooner than basically any other ward. Recently though, I've been having some dumbass ward fights over here. Okay, so we're just looking for pings and I actually want this ward spot too because I'm curious. So we dewarded that one ward. We're waiting to see if Invoker pings here. Somebody pinged here, but I still can't tell who. So somebody was like, there's vision over here. I thought we'd be able to tell. Okay, so we're not going to have a directed camera. We're just looking for Invoker pinging. Let's see how many times, who pings what, who could have pinged what. Interesting. Actually, I just noticed that there is a ward here. Is that my ward? No, it's Radiant's ward. You should be able to get this again. Like, what? What? Am I wrong? Okay, directed camera. Player view. Let's go to techies. Maybe you just can't see it. No, you can see it. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Let's go back to what we were doing. Trying to watch both both word spots for pings. Okay, remember, we're just focused on the timer for this. Invoker's here. He clears the camp and he has no idea. Who would ever do that? Okay, so we're looking. So he's gonna wait until the turn of the minute and then he comes back and then he's like, oh, maybe. Unless he's not thinking about it. He didn't ping, so he's not thinking about it. Wow, 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 wow. This guy is like a chatter. Okay, one ping at 12:20. Maybe it doesn't show it. Maybe it's just, I feel like 2, 3 pings, 4, 5 pings, 6 pings, 7 pings. Then he dewords it himself. So he pinged 7 times in the course of about 2 minutes. It's like 1:40. But I mean, if you have to ping 7 times, just get your own ward. Why did you wait 7 fucking pings? If it wasn't happening, go buy your own ward. I get it, you don't think you should have to, but like, if you think it's griefing you and you have the ability to buy a 50 gold item, you are griefing yourself. I get in the grand scheme of things you thought that he was griefing you, but you are griefing you. Oh, never mind. That was another one. This one I missed. You were talking about the one over here. That's okay. I don't think that you missing it was your fault necessarily. Like, your ward was in a good spot. I didn't know that mine was. I wasn't thinking about word spots. I was just thinking about griefing. Fucking obviously. Look at this! I try. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at... That is just where I need a vision. That's in a camp. That's just where I need a vision. That is in a camp. That is just where I need a vision. But then I also put that in a camp. And that in a camp. This was my fucking goal. I was going to ruin your farm. Okay. Let me go back. I missed a lot. Besides, okay, we read that. There was zero reason to make a panic about this one deep word, except the gold difference between having the ancient camp. Thanks so much for following. But besides the gold difference between having the ancient camp and not. So he pings Techie died trying to deward for the minute 13 creeps. Invoker dewarded for the minute 14. I think trying to deward the triangle, but it got dewarded sometimes. It did, but not that one. I think it's around 1.2 or 1.3. It's definitely under 1k, especially right now with everyone in Europe. Right now, there's a bunch more players than normally trying to queue snipe pros. Why? Why are people so interested in queue sniping pros? Total chaos. I don't understand a thing happening in the game. I don't even know what game this is. This game is Dota 2. Dota 2 is a very complex MOBA. It's very fun and very rewarding when you learn how to play, and there is endless information to learn. The only concept that we are talking about is vision, which is... is that a yellow word? I guess it's technically, this is a yellow word and this is a blue word. If you click on it and the replay actually works correctly, it shows an area of vision that everyone on your team can see. But the enemies can't see your vision unless they deward it with a blue ward. The blue ward can show an area of where enemy wards are. These wards can be used for multiple things in Dota, including jumping to them if you're a certain hero, or in this case, blocking camps. If we block... Oh, I can't see the box. There's a box for every single camp, and if something is in the camp at the turn of the minute, like the next minute, then new creeps won't spawn. That's all. That's all we're talking about. Glico MMR inflation and double down tokens has ruined MMR distribution completely. My ward was placed too much in the middle, so I missed a ward on the camp. The minute 12 is when we know the camp is blocked. Oh. Never mind, I just jumped straight into the fight as I saw the fight and canceled the D ward. Oh, that's fair. I mean, it's as a feel good to like 95% of the community, so Valve will stick with this probably. Yeah, and I think that's disappointing. You saw the ward after the TP, you were ultra focused in the game. You have to go to focus mode facing enemies in the game. Never mind. That was another one. This one I missed. We don't know about the other sentry until minute 12. Wait, who's complaining about this camp being blocked? The Invoker, because the Invoker loves to farm triangle early on. Invoker was crying in the comms about it. Why does Radiant care about the triangle being stacked? They don't care that it's stacked, although he would prefer if it was stacked. He cares that he's missing out on farm. I think what happened here was me probably trying to deny, getting scared by Riki, forgetting about the other one. That's also possible. I don't think that you need to explain yourself. In every situation, not every situation, but in a lot of situations in Dota, there's always more than one person who can do something. That's why it's like dumb. It's like stupid and dumb when people entirely blame a game's loss on one person. Sometimes it could be, but generally speaking, you could probably come back from it. Not always, though. Like with the Primal Tusk Shaman coming into the Radiant Triangle, I would just steal all of the stacks before Radiant can even clear it. Because only Alchemists can kind of clear them before like 15 minutes. No, Invoker can. It's out of his range. That's the TP one you were talking about. We didn't know about this sentry until minute 12. Techies was there dewarding and died. Techies is still dead. I see it and I try, but I had Reiki on my butt. Techies literally tried to deward. Yes. How is this really anyone's fault? It's not anyone's fault. That's what I was saying. Like, it's just they asked me to show them. So we went back to talk about it. Listen. Look how much chaos me putting one fucking sentry down caused. Hilarious. Yeah, Invoker thinks that he can clear them. Dude, the ancient bogs being stacked pissed me off so much. I was in poverty. Oh, these ones. Yeah, look at that. This was my goal. It was good. It was a good goal. Ancient Camp is 150 to 200 gold each and has good experience as well. It equals to a creep wave. So if your sentry blocked the ancients for 5 minutes, it means you denied. Yeah. Yeah. Potentially 1,000 gold and some experience from the enemy. My camps were blocked, my lane support was an Alk, and I was getting followed around the map by the kill squad of Tusk, Riki, and Natures. I was in hell! I was just confused. I thought they were mad about no one stacking it. Yeah, no. He would prefer that people stack those camps. But he doesn't actually ask regularly in games, so You knew that we had late game, so you weren't worried. Sorry if my texts are out of order. It's fine. We got the picture. We watched the whole thing. S tier ward. Yeah. Pokey. Yes. Okay. Let's skip to where we were. It's not here. And then we were following Invoker's camera. We're going to skip to the next highlight and play. Which he just... Oh, we went too fast, but he killed somebody. Me. Probably too far forward, let's be honest. Look, some fun stuff's happening over here. Directed camera. What? Oh, we watched this. We're much farther ahead. Let's skip ahead. Let's go here. We haven't been here. Oh, we were here too, actually. Using the forge spirits, we were there. Okay. We're 21 minutes into the game, and you got tusked. You're gonna get snowballed. But you can trap him. That's pretty fast. And look, your whole team helped you. That's so nice. How nice that your whole team helped you. Next. I don't know what's happening. We're broken. We broke it. Okay, just go to the next highlight. Farming highlight. Oh, no, I know what happens. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Riki revealed himself and then jumped on the alchemist. He has Furion, so Invoker pulls back. So that's using your map awareness. And then he warned that Riki was up there. It looks like we're waiting to see if Riki comes over. And we actually fall right for it. And we die. I don't know where Furion is. I think he just teleported in. Did a lot of damage, but at that point, like, what's the point of running away? You weren't going to get erased, so shouldn't you just stay and attack? Next one. Just out of curiosity, let's go check our wards. See, this is when I start to fall off. Should have kept up with it. Tusk is by himself, but there's Primal Beast. I've been calling Primal Beast peanut butter, so I think we should stick to that. And there's Riki. It's like we're just showing up one at a time. That was probably just a bad fight for Dire. But we did focus really well on Invoker. I honestly thought I was going to get out. Because I thought that you weren't going to focus me at all, Momo. I didn't think you were going to right-click me. I was surprised I lasted so long. I know I'm not the focus, but... This one was confusing for me. But then we saw this from Alchemist's perspective. Okay, sorry, we're trying to focus on Invoker's gameplay to figure out if there are any other questions to learn from. We gotta focus. He teleports in to... Let's take this seriously. He teleports into a fight at the base, which he has to do. I don't always do that. Sometimes I just walk. And he's... Why did you switch your focus from Furion to Tusk? Oh, tried to Sunstrike. You missed. That's good thinking though, very quick. Let's go to the next highlight. Oh my gosh, he tries to tornado all that distance. Wow. And then he needs to get out. Okay, next. Okay, about Primal Beast's little shockwavy thing. What is that? Those are projectiles. Wow, okay, so I was wondering if the way that he was moving made sense. It does. But you'd have to know more about the heroes than I do. Okay. Gonna have to learn more about the heroes. I love this. I love getting slammed. It's very fun. Deleted. Next highlight. Attacking my snoodles. That's when I place them too far back. Sometimes I place them here. That's better. You're just farming. Is that when your career died? Let's go look. Let's go look. Watch. Let's go talk about it.
Your doomed souls have been torn from their mortal flesh.
We're waiting for his courier movement. Yeah, just now. Just now he directs it. Okay. Let's go watch its whole magical journey. Okay. Look what he does. So this, people have been doing this in Dota for a really long time. I actually knew about this before meeting him. But the positioning of where you would want to put it, where the fuck did it go? Did he already get the item? No, he didn't. The positioning of where you, there it is. The positioning of where you want to put your courier has changed. It's still like on the far sides, but it's changed slightly over time. So he can't do anything because Tusk is on the enemy side. And I informed my team because we had vision of it going over there. And I was like, I was just going to put vision here so that we could kill it when you had it there. But this is better. So he tries to blink, I think, behind the trees. And then you don't expect us to kill it because I told them, I was like, I'm pretty sure it can't be reached. That's what he told me. So now, if we watch from the player view,
Warrior has been killed.
He's startled. Anything that ruins your gold. And look at, why did you even go out there? Why were you over there? I know why. You didn't think I was gonna do that. In the fight, Invoker had 0 mana. This is a 0 valve in saying saving Invoker. We shouldn't have used him to tank damage. As Medusa, you can still kill the support and kill the carry. Yeah, that's fair. I just didn't think that you were going to. But it doesn't matter. I wouldn't have gotten away regardless. So it's just, I didn't think you were going to. Invoker would have died, even with the force, probably. I usually win fights if no one stuns you. It's a good point, if no one stuns you. At that point, didn't you have... Oh no, you didn't have BKB. Oh. That's interesting. I should have hexed you. And then shackles. Does he have Ags? Does who have Ags? Invoker had Ags. And Medusa had Ags. Wow, Tusk placed the ward right as it crossed. Incredibly unlucky. They were trying to save me. Yes, but that's unlike Invoker. But he does play differently in in-house games. He plays... Okay, so let's watch. We're watching Invoker's perspective right now. For that one fight. Okay, so it'll be in the next 20 seconds. So he goes up here. He uses Shivas to farm. I've seen that before. He's like, what the hell? So then he goes in and out. And then Techies goes, and we're in a little fight. Yeah, I'm startled that he would go out that far. That's all. Even if they were trying to save you, he could have still stayed behind the barrier. Next highlight for Invoker. He's dead. Next highlight for Invoker. I know it's not for Invoker. Calm down. We'll be fine. Okay, Tusk doing his job. Tusky was like, I'm gonna get you. Rawr. Whoa, the damage that was happening to Techies from Nature's Prophet was pretty good. Wow, how did you know you were going to kill Nature's? I don't think he necessarily did. I think he just knew that he had to switch targets. That's something, I think I've been learning more about that from watching Requiem's gameplay, is like which targets to focus on. Thanks so much for following Steven XGG. Oh, it's actually a really easy to dodge if it does damage. I didn't know that. Like, what counters Invoker? Manta style Lotus Orb, maybe? Lotus Orb single target though, so Manta style. Can't you just Rod of Atos and like stun the shit out of him and kill him? A BKB, but how does a BKB do that? No, you knew it. You'd get the kill on Nature's Prophet. That's fair. Yeah, so what? Not the BKB. Does BKB actually counter Invoker? So let's go to Invokers. I can't spell. I can't spell. Nope, still can't spell. Let's go to Invokers. What? Something. One of his pages somewhere, and we'll go find out. How would I find it? Okay, wow, it's fucking loud. Change logs, responses, sounds, animation, lore. No, it wouldn't tell me on this one. What about this one? Strategy, equipment, gear, talents, relics, responses, sounds, animation, lore, ability, drop, dragon's blood. Old abilities, change log, known bugs. No. It wouldn't tell me here either. It really doesn't. This one's a cute little website. Oh, it's like the league page. I didn't know Dota had like league pages for heroes. Oh, it's on the Dota website. I had no idea. I've never been to the Dota website in my life before. It's pretty good. Okay, so let's do this differently. We're schmoozing. Okay. You only care about BKB before Hex. Normally Blink and BKB is enough to kill an Invoker. Like Primal with Blink, BKB Refresher probably kills him every time this game. Invoker's entire hero identity is his spells and having a lot of them. This is Invoker's entire strength. Naturally, this causes BKB to be exceptionally strong against him. But spells that are not countered by BKB would be the Forged Spirits right clicks. What is Cataclysm? No. Chaos meter. Is that the meatball? How do I find his spells? There we go. Meatball. Invoker pulls a flaming meteor from space onto the targeted location. Upon landing, the meteor rolls forward, constantly dealing damage based on the level of extort, fucking say the word right, exort, and rolling further based on the level of Wex. Units hit by the meteor will also be set on fire for a short time, receiving additional damage based on the level of exort. What kind of damage is it though? Burn damage wouldn't count. It is there's no physical? I thought there was physical. Ghost Walk. Only 3 spells are not affected. It should be Forge Spirits, Alacrity. And I thought it was Chaos Meteor. Maybe the exort damage. Cataclysm and Sunstrike. No, if he hits you after Ghost Walk, the slow doesn't apply if you are BKB'd, so that doesn't count. Primal was not relevant that game. The issue was you focusing me with Shackles with Reiki and Tusk. I didn't care about Primal or Nature's Prophet. Cataclysm goes through BKB, however, it's incredibly easy to walk out of and dodge. Invoker uses many other spells to keep someone locked down to ensure Cataclysm will hit there. For, in a sense, you can say BKB still counters class. Oh, I see. Therefore, you can say that Cataclysm's, or BKB still counters Cataclysm. You would focus on Invoker. Medusa was on the condition, was the on condition, win condition, not in Joker. Yeah, I disagree. But let's go look. Well, isn't there... Let's look at our game stats net worth, perhaps? Oh, no. Okay. With how much we were focusing Medusa, I honestly didn't think that Medusa's net worth would be in range of Invokers. But it was. So Medusa was worth focusing, but what's Medusa's KDA? Either way, no matter how you look at it, if you're looking at it net worth or KDA, just basic quick looks, he still had more value. But I do understand that the longer a game goes on, the stronger a Medusa is, and I know that a Medusa can defend a base really well. So I understand that that could be why people think that. Medusa just prevented the Magus from ending. Yeah, but it's like the sniper thing. You were the sole reason why we won any team fights. Yeah, if you say so. Okay. I'm really curious if Medusa would be the win condition. Sorry. Okay, let's think about it. Win conditions are not something I've ever thought about before, and I am actually interested in trying to figure it out. So, the win condition for the first team, the team on the left of the screen. let's make it like a checklist, okay? So what can the enemy team, so my team, do to their team? Nature's Prophet can push down towers, so can my wards. But we can use techies to preemptively stall pushing. And does Batrider... I didn't even think about this. Ooh, interesting. You cannot use this on your own team. Okay, so we need a support, so techies in this case, because Alk doesn't really count in terms of this, although he did try to build a force staff early. We would need a force staff to try to save people from being picked off, but you guys haven't played with the Reiki before, so you don't know that that's what he does. And that's just how he gets a huge gold advantage. Alk helped give more damage to the Medusa and the Invoker, but he didn't build Radiance, so he was lacking damage, and he didn't build BKB, so he was going to die if he got picked off. Medusa was Medusa floor. I'm all at the floor. Whoop. 4 slotted. No. We have a Manta, we're building BKB, and we have Maelstrom and a Monkey King bar. Thanks so much for following. So, don't Medusas want a Scotty, though? But they killed Medusa so much, how are they going to get their Scotty? Now, the worst part about going against an Invoker, in general, not novice, is when they fucking drain your goddamn mana. That would have been really good, which I don't know if he used EMP that often. But the amount of damage that the Invoker did when he was using Tornado Meteor was pretty good. Or Deafening Blast. I haven't gotten to Medusa's gameplay, but I don't know how much Medusa actually used Stone Gaze in team fights versus how many team fights they participated in, because I only saw Medusa a few times. In the end, if you guys make the game take a really long time, which theoretically you should have been able to, you would have had an overall gold advantage because of Medusa, how they farm, and Alchemist. So your win condition would be to survive consistent pressure and then have at least 2 to 3 really farmed heroes. Hey, we're not doing shit like that in my chat. So that's how Team A should have won, but then you have to take into account that they were facing a team that just doesn't play the way that you would expect. Both teams didn't play as expected. Okay, so let's go read what you guys said. Medusa was the reason we were able to push. Without me in any of the team fights, Riki stomps the entirety of my team. You didn't like the primal. I think that you expected Primal to toss you around a lot, and you weren't tossed to the round, so you don't recognize their impact. But I think the Primal had impact. It just wasn't against you. What were Riki's items this game? You're curious why he wasn't able to snowball. Wait till we get there. Just wait. Just wait. But we can also look at the items if you'd like. We'll look at them right now after I'm done reading. Who is the most important? I can't say, because without teamwork, no one would have won anyways. The problem was Dire was so set in killing enemies, they forgot they can hit the tree when the glyph was down multiple times. Yes, I think the squad chasing Medusa around the map wasn't like the best choice for as long as we did it. I understand why now. Before I wasn't really sure. Like at first I was like, okay, it's the carry, but then you guys kept doing it, so I wasn't really sure. And there was like a lack of communication. It seemed like a completely separate breakdown. For you, Medusa is the win condition. If Invoker and the rest of his team hold the game until Medusa has farm, then you can push. Just because Invoker had more kills and more damage, it doesn't mean that he is the win condition. I think there was a patch where you could use lasso on teammates. I think there was, but that's why I had to check, because then it would have been Batrider's job to help people with pickoffs, but because he doesn't have that ability, it'd have to be force staffs or something. I'm just saying it's basically a free Riki game other than Care Lasso. Oh, hello. Just another virgin. Thanks so much for following. We had enough stuns and lockdown on our team. I didn't feel the need for Scotty until later. Oh, thanks so much for explaining. Halu, thanks so much for saying hello. I built sheer damage to give us the team fight edges. I think the Manta makes sense. But, oh, you're saying that's why you built Monkey King Bar? Looking at Riki's items, he had a Diffusal, a Daedalus, Manta Style, Wraithband, Power Treads, Nullifier. Buddy, you're hard stuck at 4K. That deranked from Divine. I don't think he's hard stuck. I think it'd be really interesting to see you two play together, to be honest. I'm gonna need you to stop arguing in the chat, or I'm gonna clear the chat. Did you have fun with Medusa's Ags? That's a good question. You can't even post your legit 8K. See, that's kind of a problem. I was wondering if other people were going to talk to you about this. Is if you haven't tried being in this immortal, what does that mean for your numbers? You mean the second game where you griefed the complete dog shit out of my game for DCing for more than 15 minutes? We're not reviewing the second game except for Dofu's gameplay, because the second game was crazy. All the disconnects were terrible. That's why I was like, the next team fight, that's it. It was actually a little funny. In Dota, you can always learn something new. Yeah. Riki clearly didn't know how Deuce's shard worked, and that was really funny. How does what Medusa's shard work? Oh, it's not Medusa. When Medusa is targeted with a spell, a single target Mystic Sting. Yes! We actually had a conversation about it in the game when he realized how it worked. Classic YouTube chat! You learned that from Dendy. YouTube chats are where the heated arguments are. Never played. You know nothing of me. I don't see them argue anywhere. There are 2 chats, and you can see both chats on my stream, actually. Just go to the other location. Speaking to you is a complete waste of time and energy, and yet you persist. I have played better caliber than you in your so-called Phantom 8K account. I don't think it's a Phantom 8K. Wait, maybe it is. I don't remember. Get them in a 1v1 lobby and live commentary. I do think it'd be interesting, but the problem is that either one of them would be at a disadvantage because they're in completely different regions. Dusa looks much like Invoker. I'll fight him, then we'll reverse. Oh, 2 games on 2 different regions. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Which hero was Inuma? I can't say it. He's Invoker. He's always Invoker. We aren't doing a second game? No, not the whole second game. The pauses were crazy. I'm just gonna do Dofu because he wasn't in the first game. I would destroy him completely. Okay, let's continue. We'll watch one more highlight. Got distracted by chat too long. And the highlight has nothing to do with Invoker. Okay, watch one more. Oh, the end of the game. This is when they turn around and kill you, right? Oh, but you could have killed me. You didn't. Techies did. Yeah, I forgot, honestly, about Techies bombs. Didn't even think about warding. Oh. Force staff. Good job. Who force tap? Force staff. Force staff. Good job, Bat Rider. We got the Primal Beast. Okay, so I didn't learn anything from that portion, but I looked at it. You can't ward Techies bombs. No, but I could have told my team that they were there by like placing the word and we would have seen some of them. The Observer. No. Yeah? No. One of them. I thought you could do one of them. Do you remember when you used to be able to Quelling Blade them? The fuck happened? That's some bullshit. Techies time. Okay, hold on. I have to be back. You're the goat. The best goat. We watched your gameplay first. This is when I paused at the beginning. So hold on. I will be back. That's a good question. Oh, you force staffed him. I didn't realize. Hold on, I'll be back. It's warm in here. I'm dying. Oh no, I was about to unplug my mic. Oh good, you can hear me. I did not think that this would go the way that it has been. So let's go. We're only on the third person. That's crazy.
Pointless contest of
After how long? 2.5 hours. I'm more nervous than I thought I would be. Me too. I was so nervous too. I was like tense and like shaky. Okay. So we're going to highlights.
the battle begins.
Oh yeah. Okay. Next highlight. I guess what we should do. Let's go back a minute. What did you start with? Blast off makes sense. Minefield makes sense. 2 iron branches, a tango, a circlet, and a stick. Now we go to next highlight and play from your perspective. Oh yeah, we were in lane together. Look at that deny. Did you see that? I'm so good at this. Why were you going over there pulling the creeps? What were you trying to do? I thought that you were trying to see if I had any wards there, but you didn't place down a ward and you didn't have any with you. And I assumed you ate the tree for vision. But I don't think about that often. Think about that too often is what I should say. I was too far back. I think you guys both get away here because I was too far back. But are you maybe too far back because you weren't really getting experience? Okay, next highlight. We're pulling. You're interrupting my pull, I see. You did a nice little block to keep it there. And you're going for deny. I do near denies too, like that, and I've been trying not to. That's a good word. I think it takes. I can't. I'm so tired. I think that it takes me a while to find this word too. They're just out of range of each other. You love baiting people, but you always play close to dying, so it's really risky. Fair. Oh, so maybe you ward here more than I do, because like you did end up warding there. That was bad. And that was bad. We both just misplayed. Oh, I thought you were gonna deny yourself. Oh my god, do you get away? Okay. I was like, what the hell? Okay, so again, we're just trying to watch Techie's gameplay. We're trying to learn. So we learned that he wards in a different place. And you didn't deny yourself, which was interesting, because maybe it could have worked out if Batrider and you were on the same wavelength. But again, that's like theory crafting and ideal conditions. Your Alk was nearby. How much experience were you really getting between those two camps? The camp, I'm sorry, and the wavelength. You bought wards. And this is when you first go to ward. And you can de-ward immediately. No, you just try to do as much damage as possible before dying and wasting Ricky's time.
Radiant's bottom tower is threatened by fiends.
Genuinely, I would like you guys to switch topic. Here, you think you had to help Medusa bottom. Oh. They're still going on with that, yes, unfortunately. You aren't going to agree, so agree to disagree. We watched this. That was good. I think that maybe you use Blast Off with a little too much health on the enemies, and you are too low when you use it. So it does seem to me like you're trying to get denies on your life when you do it, but if you're trying to use it to get kills, you can just do the thing where you look at their health and look at your damage and see if you can do it. I just used to play with somebody who played techies quite a bit, and that's what he would do to use Blast Off. I don't actually know how to play him that well. Like, not at all. You're doing much better than I've ever done. And so far you've been in all over the map, which is good. I'm not good at rotations. Okay, got distracted. We're looking for highlights, but this could be a highlight technically. I kind of don't think that Primal Beast should have gone in with their slamity slam thing. Like, if you're in a group of 3 people, you could use it then. But we're watching Techies, who's too low, but still staying by.
Did I hear a squeak? They'll never see this coming.
And looking to help. Why were you looking to help if they are going to kill me? You didn't know Riki was there, did you? Oh, the snowball up the hill. I love that. I'd love to learn how to play Tusk. There's several that are more complicated that I'd love to learn how to play, but I need to get better at the game before I want to do that. I don't want to learn it now because I feel like I'll learn the wrong things overall. Okay, next highlight. So this is a minute 11:30, so we're keeping track of that whole sentry debacle. Medusas by themselves with no vision. And this honestly just boils down to, I don't know if Invoker told you guys during the game about how Riki plays. So you wouldn't have guessed that Riki would be looking for pickoffs the way that he does, like more aggressive than a normal player. You got banned again? Why? Why were you reported? Why did you report the techies? Just another virgin. If... He has tranquil boots, so there's no reason to run away. Good point. You can really see how much my brain is thinking in multiple choices by how I turn around in all possible directions. Yes, I did notice that a couple of times. It does look like that you're trying to see where you can help or be involved more often than I see a lot of people do it. You had a gut feeling you were going to get ganked there, but you were too slow on the pickup. It was your bad. Yes, that's true. But again, if you guys just had a little bit of more information, you would have been in a better position overall. If they keep it up on YouTube, I'll time them out since they aren't listening to the requests to stop fighting. Okay. We'll just do that. How easy is it to do it, Pokey? I don't know how to do it from here. Let's see. Okay, you both have been timed out for 5 minutes. I would appreciate that you just listened to my request. 3 times to request for you to shut the fuck up was more than enough. I get that you would like to argue, but what you are typing shows up on my stream. So be respectful and move it somewhere else. You can always block each other if you care as much as you seem to, or you could just get the fuck out. But I would appreciate you just listen to my request. You've both been timed out just for 5 minutes. I didn't know that it was going to delete your messages. I'm sorry. Hello. In this chat. I missed something. You expected him to be way more aggressive mid-game. Alright, Wraith, I'll shut the fuck up now. Don't be offended. I asked you guys 3 times. I mean, you can be offended all you want. I'm not offended that you're offended. Yeah, thank you, Pokey. The TP to help Medusa was actually not good. She died too fast, but probably was hard to tell during that game. Yeah, see, that's something I think other people don't consider either, is like you see people make mistakes and you're like, what in the fuck though? I think the first question you should ask yourself in a Dota game is, does that person actually belong at your rank? Like, do they know the knowledge that you know about the game? If they don't, that might answer some of your questions about their behavior. But other times, are they overwhelmed from their perspective? Are they paying full attention to the game? Are they trying to do something other than what you thought? Do they have different target priority? No, target prioritization? But people don't think about that. They just think, fuck that guy. That guy's stupid. I have to stretch. I was also so often in this game. Why the fuck did I do that? Blushing and silent and awkwardness. You're not offended? Triggered by a narcissist? Yes. Okay, as long as you're, yeah, okay. Either way, you're in my chat and I asked you both to stop 3 times. You can be triggered. I can't prevent you from being triggered. But like, I just asked you guys to stop. I never understand this, but it's okay. I do understand that arguing with him can be triggering. I've seen it happen enough times. I don't know enough about the game. But I think that the best way to settle this in Dota would be to have 2 games, one played 1v1. Best 2 out of 3 on one server and best 2 out of 3 on the other server for like regions. And then you would just figure out which one of you is better than the other, and like if you actually are better, work through your problems in terms of, look at that, you sucked ass, I beat you. You know what I mean? That would probably be better. Thoughts on contradiction? I have not listened or watched or read it, whatever it is. Way better. Oh my gosh. Hello, Anne. Alright, next. We're going to next highlight.
Dire miscalculated, and now their top tower is under siege.
You're shopping? Or no, you're not shopping. We're still talking about this 1 sentry, maybe? Yeah, we were. Oh, this fight was interesting. Good job. Yeah, your distance. I see what you were trying to do. But see, it's just because you two don't play with each other enough to know what he could do. Oh, Riki. You can't go into that. Maybe you should have turned around here because there's a tower here, but he might have still killed you. But then your team was over there, so maybe that's why you were going over there. You have a smoke. What are you planning to use the smoke for? Do you ever use the smoke? You still have the smoke. You still have the smoke. Do we ever use the smoke? What? Why do you have the smoke?
This is no.
You still have the smoke. Oh, look, the smoke has moved. Oh, we used it! Where? For what? Okay. Oh, no. We sold it! I do the same things. So relatable. That's great. That's awesome. Who's Dire's mid? Dire's mid was Furion. Okay, well I do the same thing. Let's go back here, go to next highlight. When you have to deward us again. I hate these mines right here. That was crazy. There's one place, I don't know, maybe it was in your base, but I thought it was somewhere else where I was like, oh, mine. Oh, you know what? It was here. It's when you did this. That was pretty good. Good job.
Enemies gather at Radiant's bottom tower. More doomed souls have been torn from their mortal flesh.
It was only 5 minutes. It gives me the option.
Dire's middle tower is under siege. Dire's top tower has
Yeah, what is that? That there's a ward right there? Was there?
Dire's middle tower is ravaged.
Oh. Yes. Yes, there was. That's when I did end up putting a word, right? No, that's not me. That's somebody else, actually. That's Crazy Diamond. I put it, I think, in the next game. In the next game, I put a word here. But that's funny. Next highlight. We're getting mana. Do you ever get a Yule's? Because you're building a 4 staff, which is fine. Oh, especially because Alchemist hasn't purchased one. Yeah, so that makes sense. But so you need a Yule, a 4 staff, but you need a Yule's too, right? You sold smoke? I sold it, yeah. I was like, wow, a techies that has a smoke, what is the techies with the smoke going to do? And then I just watched you move it all around your inventory. The jumps are lag jumps. Oh, that's fair. As a support, it's good to carry smoke just in case, even if it's just so the smokes can... What? Refresh, maybe? What announcer is this? It kind of sounds like Darkest Dungeon. It is Darkest Dungeon. It's because I like eldritch stuff and people was like, do Darkest Dungeon. Okay. You'll also do the 1v1s. Ooh, how exciting! I tell you what is what, where is what, and why is what. I do you better, how is what? What? Quick cue. Look at Tusk's last hits and minutes and evaluate if it's good or not. His last hits, minutes, what? The minutes at the last hits. Okay, let's do that for Crazy Diamond. Crazy Diamond at 5 minutes. Oops. Crazy Diamond at 5 minutes has 5 last hits. We are 1. Except I have none. And what did you say? And evaluate if it's good or not. What position was Tusk? Tusk is a roaming support, I think. I don't know. Because I thought Primal. Well, I guess Primal's off. So I think if they're roaming and it's level 3, 5 is fine. Okay, so let's look at 10. Oops, I went too far back. How does it do that? It does not know where I am. Okay. At 10 minutes, he has 9. Oh, that's maybe not good. 1 a minute is maybe not good. But I still have none. So that's maybe not good. And then let's look at 15 and 20. Oh, whoops. We don't want to do it that way. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. Okay, I'm sorry. So at 15, he has 14. You're getting like 1 a minute. I have 8 though, so I caught up to you. So if I caught up to you so quickly, you weren't farming basically at all. But then look at his assists. He doesn't really need to because he's getting the gold from the assists. So let's go to 20. At 20 minutes, he has 18 and 17. So I think it's fine. He's getting a lot more gold than I was getting. Zero denies is bad, but you also can't be hitting nothing at 20 minutes. Okay, so if he's a position 3 and a roaming position 3, because that's important, I think. What should his last hits look like? I want to write it down. So, roaming position 3. We want last hits at, let's do 5, 10, 15, or 20. Really up to you what you would like to provide. For reference, on all 3 cores, 100 CS at 20 minutes is bad in all situations. Let's look at all 3 cores because the core was Primal Beast. So let's look at all 3 here. Invoker had at 20 minutes. We'll do Invoker. We'll do I. Is 126. Oh, this is for the whole game. Oh, I didn't realize it showed me the whole game. Sorry, I was just being dumb. So then Bat Rider was 59. Ooh, that's not good. Medusa was 97. Then we have Riki at 90. Tusk is a support. Nature's Prophet and Peanut Butter. So 1112 and peanut butter was 113. So 113 was doing pretty good. But you say that 100 is bad. 0 denies is bad, but you also can't be hitting nothing for 20 minutes. Why would, so you say that 100? 18 CS is what you get if you go take a shower in the middle of the game. Are you trying to beef with this Tusk? 126 is low, but 11 kills makes it forgivable. Okay. 126 on Invoker. Oh. It's low? Okay, so what should it be at 20 minutes? What exactly is the number that a core should have of last hits at 20 minutes? Let's say they have no kills at all, which I would think is unlikely, but let's just assume. $60 by 10 minutes, 120 by 20 minutes. Oh. 60 by 10 minutes, 120 by 20 minutes. Okay. So we can just take the increments of that. So 30 at 5 minutes and 90 at 15 minutes. So 3 minutes, we'd want like 15 last hits. Is that even possible? What's the MMR rating of this game? This is an in-house game, so the MMR is all over the place. I guess we could try to figure it out because I do have everybody's MMR. So I have it on a spreadsheet. Where is that? Somewhere. Am I on the right account? I am. There it is. I organized by location, by the way. I made that fucking cute. Super duper. Let's make it daytime mode. Okay. So in this game, we had... Now, if you're immortal, I know there's a difference in immortal numbers. I don't know what we should put it at for all of you. So my mouse is missing. Where is it? Oh, I found it. Numbers are not usually that useful, but they make for a good benchmark for personal improvement. Okay, but like, I just don't understand what a roaming support should have. As Faceless Void, you can do 170, and he's kind of gay. Okay. I didn't know that about his sexuality. Thanks for sharing. Why roam? I don't want to roam, but I know that he was roaming, so I just want to know. He has tentacles. That's a good point. That's a good point. What did I expect about his sexuality? What is his lore? Oops, wrong guy. Sorry about that. Dark Terror is the faceless void. Whoa. Dark Terror, the faceless void, is a visitor from, I don't know, whatever that shit is, a realm outside of time. It remains a mystery why this being from another dimension believes the struggle for the Nemesis Stones is worth entering our physical plane, but apparently an upset in the balance of power in this world has repercussions in adjacent dimensions. Time means nothing to Dark Terror, except as a way to thwart his foes and aid his allies. His long view of the cosmos has given him a remote, disconnected quality, although in battle he is quite capable of making it personal. Look at, he is Fen and Void. Oh, and Gyro. Where did these three people? Okay, so I guess he's alien tentacle man. This is true. Where is he? Hello? I don't know. He's missing. Okay, I'm sorry. We're getting distracted. We're looking at Techie's gameplay. Which you were all just roaming well together. Next highlight. I broke it. Oh, next highlight. You click really close to your hero. How do you not just click on your hero at the wrong times? I guess sometimes you don't. You do follow. You like track with your mouse. That's interesting. Thanks so much for following. Light and flame. And other times you don't track that closely with your mouse. I think you track heroes in team fights, enemy heroes in team fights with your mouse. What are we doing? You're walking back. Okay, next highlight. Oh, Invoker Man. Do you always move your courier up here? What do you do in the late game when they're pushing? Okay, so you're doing mines, planting mines at entry points. But like, why did you not place one here? Right? Or right there? Do they have a delay? Or, sorry, do they despawn? I don't think so. What is this? Why did you put this here? Oh, you are starting to put them. Oh, this is when I wasn't quick enough. Yeah. Oh, you died. He got you. That's okay. He gets him though. Oh, look at you. Put down your sentry and it immediately revealed Tusk. That was pretty good. And then you have to refocus. You refocus pretty well from target to target. And you position yourself really well in team fights. I could learn from that. That was closer, but then you walk out of it and you walk over to me, which what am I gonna do against you? There's nothing you can do against the Riki, and we did see that fight earlier. So now you're preparing for... Oh, wow. Batrider, good job. But then you go in... Okay. For here... Could we have walked this way? No, because you were trying to attack Tusk. Okay. We gotta stay focused, man. Alright. You saw Riki, so then you weren't sure which way to go. That's fair. And he did exactly what he was trying to do for you. Next highlight. You focus nature's prophet, not Tusk. But he had his... What is that? Blade Mail? He had Blade Mail? You're still alive. So, you used your mines effectively though. I see how that's different, but see, he's like looking for pickoffs. It's just what he does. It's interesting. I'm going to keep it on here because I'm curious what you do. Like, why try to attack the Riki? I didn't understand that part. Because you had the Invoker, but you guys were kind of like by yourself. Next. Oh, we saw this fight, but let's watch it to see what you do. You throw in, I don't know what these things are called, a sticky bomb. But then you got trapped and then you died. And that's okay, that looked like it was going to be a good fight until it wasn't. So like, I would do the same thing. I'd probably be positioned more poorly though. You really do seem to have really good positioning, so I could try to watch that a little bit better and pick up on that. You were going to jump, and then it looked like you canceled it, and then it looked like you did it, and you had really good... See, you like need vision here. You do have vision here. Okay. It is really nice that those bombs kind of like attach and travel. And then here we could go to the next highlight. This is a fight. You throw in a bomb. What were you building? Oh, sheepstick. Yeah, you guys could have used sheepstick. But see, that's what I always think is interesting about techies. I understand that a lot of people like throw techies, like throw his health away kind of quickly. But like, I feel like you didn't really have that many items. Your net worth was pretty low. But our team had more kills, so maybe that had something to do with it. We'll do one more highlight.
Got it.
Oh, that tornado was cute with the little letters. I didn't know it did that. Oops, sorry. It'll redirect. This highlight was not for you. Next highlight. Yeah, these bombs too. Those are pretty good. And it wouldn't have mattered because of your mine thingy. Right, I see what you mean. You lasted so long. That was pretty good. You had a lot to say about that. Let's read. You'll never have a title as cool as mine. What does that mean? Great voice, calm reasoning, and fun personality. Signs of a good streamer. Oh my god, you think so? That's so nice. You were preparing in case they change positioning. You saved your mines. Okay, that makes sense. I wasn't really sure, but that makes sense. Techies carried with those mines. That fight on the secret shop. Yeah, I remember this. There, I run in the middle to unarm them, but sadly Ricky still had his E. I panicked and forgot I had 4 staff. That's okay. You could have escaped Ricky there. You were it was to distract him from the building attacks. Yeah, but see, that's one of those things that if you guys just know the people that you're playing with, you would know how they want to play. So you would know if you would even have to do that. And he does focus buildings, but not that much. It's more about heroes. If you had force earlier, you could have reacted faster, but honestly, you didn't know until that in-house that nullifier cancels force. That's a good point. I think people underestimate nullifier. Hex was really important. First mana regen, yeah. You had to ward and died often for jump in team fights, so no big money. That makes sense as well. Daytime, too many people are using Wi-Fi. That fight was so funny. You got Riki's Aegis before you died. You were 8k away from buyback and you were just waiting. I can't believe the game didn't end. Yeah, fair. I think you had to place a bit more mines. A few times I saw that you had 3 ready, so I asked you to place some. You're right. Normally I look after that, but that game my brain had many short circuits. Did Nature's Prophet have buyback? at this time. No, you can see that he didn't. GG next time. Thank you for hosting. There was one time when you died and you had like 3 mines. I didn't care for your life. Okay. But sad for the mines not being on cooldown. No, I wasn't 8k away from gold. You were 8. Did I say K? I'm sorry. I understood that you meant 8. I'm sorry. That's why it took so long to buy back in that fight. Fair. We are on to Bat Rider. So, beginning, highlight, start. Bat Rider is one that I'd actually like. Is this, let's double check if it is what I think it is. Sticky napalm, slow movement speed, and the turning rate. Yeah. Oh my god, you're really gonna kill me. Get off my back. What? Did you steal? Yeah, you did steal. Good for you. You start with 3 sticks. Nope, 3 branches, a stick, 2 sets of tangos. What is that? Why do you have 2 sets of tangos? Chicken. You pull creep aggro. But then you missed a creep because you wanted to hit Riki one more time, is what it looked like. Let's go to the next highlight. Why do you wait so long to eat your tangos?
Dire's middle tower is being assaulted, thanks to their flawed tactics.
It's okay. Some of these highlights just aren't going to apply to when you're doing things, but there's always something happening in the game. If you guys hit with that, that could have gotten Riki, but he's just a little bit more quick than you two. Speaking of techies, why didn't you use a windlace? Next highlight. I thought techies tend to start with windlaces because of the slow movement speed, or is it the fast movement speed?
Mourn Dire's career, for it has been
Oh, you know it'd be good?
but
A
nothing should be
coddle
taken
with
for
a bat
granted. Dire's
rider.
middle
That sounds
tower
like it'd
is
be
on
really
the
annoying.
battlefield.
Just burning down all our trees. Is that the most ideal, to burn the trees? I guess technically, because I was hiding in them.
Dire's middle tower is under siege.
Okay, we're not really doing a whole lot over here. You... Yeah, we saw this one earlier. You guys didn't pop my clarity. You did after a while, but it took you a while. You're tanking creeps, but it should be fine because you have a lot of health. Nice last hits. I shouldn't have been there, but I know I'm supposed to contest. So you get this kill on me. Oh, but you're watching elsewhere. Good for you. Look at him.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Let's go back. 20 seconds. So you kill me with Invoker's health. And then you have all this aggro. Like, what are you supposed to do with your really low health? Teleport? Oh yeah, because of the Nature's Prophet. If he wasn't paying attention, you would get away. Next highlight. Oh, nope, we broke it. Next highlight. Last hitting under tower. Y'all make last hitting under tower look so easy. You're teleporting into a bottom fight. where you're basically just farming strategically. There's not a lot you could do, I do understand. Oh, this is good, but you know that the Furion's down here, so this is dangerous. But then you would have seen on your map that you have other fellows over here. Like the Alchemist and the Techies. So... okay, that makes sense. Next highlight. I think I need to look at the map even more than I do. I thought I had okay-ish map awareness. Not like perfect, but like compared to all of you, I'm like fucking terrible. Nice. That was a really good drag through that. And then he walked straight through it too. So you did great. And then you guys come get me over here. That was good going over the cliff. Next, you're farming.
Eldritch forces beyond sight, beyond reason.
There wasn't anything you were gonna do.
Massacre.
Finishing off a camp that you started. I always wonder if you should or shouldn't do that. Like, there's no reason not to, but sometimes I just forget. Next highlight.
Foes threaten Dire's middle tower. This is no battlefield. This is a slaughterhouse.
It's cool that you use this to farm, but then you can't really go to the fight. But you thought about it. Why did you decide not to? There's one of my words. Okay, let's pause and read. Your midnight's like my morning. Why do we only play to 44 minutes? It's mostly because I've already spent 3 hours and I've only gotten through 3 people's perspectives. I'm trying to just learn something. What am I going to learn for the last several minutes of the game? How to do stuff I don't care about, which is like diving their tower. You already have a full inventory, so you just got one more set. The last hit is rough from E with 180 ping. That's fair. When we do it, we meet with the in-house games. Here I was practicing napalm for Riki after E, since I have the delay and I failed to stack, or Riki was dead when he dived. I see. You missed the kill there, since you couldn't auto-attack me with the wheel with the lag. Yeah, that's really fair. No, I know. I realized at some point that I was looking at Techie's perspective. The TPing was bad. You TP'd for the XP. Okay, so then it's not bad, right? You should try to walk to a neutral camp to get a deny. Nature's Prophet got you there. So you used TP to push bottom lane. You chose to walk there and save your TP, but decided to risk and use the TP so you could join the fight. Oh. Why are you learning Dota this way? It just seems like torture. I'm learning Dota in a bunch of ways. Not just this way, but I said I was gonna do this. It would suck the joy out of Dota for you. How did you learn Dota? Just another version? Focusing on the first 20 minutes will do a lot to push your MMR towards the start. Overall in the mid game, I just want to push the lanes. Okay, you want to do just 20 minutes? Just playing. Okay, but like a lot of people are like hard stuck at different MMRs. How is just playing going to improve their experience and get them out of that MMR? You never got coached or watched replays. Did you get hard stuck at any MMR? You just think of ways to be efficient. Yes, that is really interesting. Nobody I've learned anything about Dota from has ever told me a lot about efficiency in the way that you have.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire has found an opening.
Next highlight.
Radiant's middle tower is threatened by fiends.
My older cousin introduced me to it. I also got my younger brother into it. Just to get some pressure away from Medusa. If you come to kill me on your side of the map, then that will give Medusa some time to farm. You were hard stuck at 2k for 3 years because you were playing with 300 ping in Mexico. Okay, well that's not the same. There are some people who are playing with like 30 to 60 ping who are hard stuck at an MMR. But then you instantly climbed to 6 to 7k in a year, which was the top 500 at the time. Maybe we should do 20 minutes. Because you're right, and the later parts of the game I'm not really learning much by watching it. But I want to watch when they're alive. What are all these little things on the ground? It's weird. They're like... Oh, they have to do with his ability. It's probably something you don't normally see. Why are you way over there? You were farming and pushing, okay. But then you are paying attention, you teleport, and you are effective in the team fight. Yeah, but you were really effective. You teleported at a perfect time. I could learn how to do that. Tusk balled you and you get away? No. No, you don't. But you were again pushing out by yourself, which there are pros and cons to. Then you teleport right next to Primal Beast. Why is that? Why didn't you teleport to this tower? Where are we going? Why are you over here? Yeah, what are you doing? That was weird. This is weird. What is going on? Ooh! Ooh! Wow. That was fun to watch, but what? If you're position 5, just min-maxes your starting items when harassing. Utilize the distance to deal damage. On minute 19 was a bit of a mistake. I was very slow to notice the bottom fight. Yes, but you were there when you needed to be. You just wanted to push another wave here to get away from our base. If you look, I died there, but Nature's Prophet died too, so I don't regret it. Yes, fair. I'll do one more highlight and then we'll switch and then we'll just stick to 20 minutes for everybody else. Where are you now? Dead. But you're thinking. I do not participate this much in looking around. I think I might have to do half of this today, and then we'll do the other half a different day. So we'll do half the team today, and the other team a different day. Because, like, this stream is lasting much longer than I thought it was going to. I didn't think I'd get this distracted. Okay, I'm just, like, distracted by that thought. Let's skip to the next highlight. You see me, but then Tusk is like always balls deep. That's when the Sentry revealed him. Yeah, that was a bad fight for Dire. Here you needed to lasso Riki before he was on the high ground so that you can't hex me, but I was slow because of the lag and you did very good with the hex. Thank you. In my opinion, 20 minutes is too early. Maybe 30 or 35. Yeah, that might be right, because right now we're 25. It was a fast reaction. Did you think the stream would be quick? I said pretty early on I was expecting a 12-hour stream. Yeah, but I'm tired. I have other stuff I want to do with the very little energy that I have. He's dead. Skip to the next highlight.
An unthinkable bloodbath.
Yeah, that was really good. I like when you have those long ones. And then they stood in it to fight. That's pretty good. Good for you. Oh, he's teleporting. Oh, and you don't do enough damage, and Invoker was too slow too. What are your items? Boots of Travel. Was that because you were planning on split pushing? You have Blink and a Force Staff, which I know is common on a set of heroes, like Batrider, but also, God, who's that guy? Earth Spirit. I know a lot of people build both on him as well. Is there a different item you could be building that would give you more damage? I know he's more utility. That was a good word placement. But there wasn't a lot you could do. Okay, we're at 30 minutes, so let's go to Medusa. Batrider usually gets travels, since E deals damage behind him. So in a way, movement speed lets you farm more. Oh, so it's like required. That's the usual Batrider setup. Batrider needs Boots of Travels since he's really damn slow at baseline. Okay. So for Medusa...
The battle begins. Return to me, decorated with gruesome trophies torn from your opponents.
Yeah, I think we will end the stream half. You teleport before your wave gets there. Oh, see, like that stuff is on the ground right now. Those weird little sticks. Oh, he pulled and he got really close. And Tusk and Alchemist are having like a 1v1 up there. Okay. Right now you're doing great for farming. Let's skip to the next highlight. You have 3 branches. You all love your 3 branches. What's with that 3rd branch? You don't even have tangos. Good. Good job rooting. Kill the Tusk and the Primal Beast. Very good. Oh, it's a little baby bottle. Oh, I like how you pulled off to the side, watching out for Primal Beast, but there's nothing you were going to be able to do there. You did get a Quelling Blade, which makes sense against Furion, but then, like, why do you go to the trees? Wouldn't it be fine to just go straight back to your tower? I like that you're focused on farming and auto-attacking when you can, but it kind of feels like I can't tell if you're actually missing out on auto-attacks that you could be getting in. Ooh, that scared me. But why are you ignoring him? You're just so focused on farming. That's interesting. And now we can get a kill on him. Wow. Oh, right. This is the one where Alchemist goes up there. And he places the tree. And then you're out of mana here, which seems really bad. So it's like they watched, waited, and you got deleted. Does Medusa have good or bad ping? I don't know. I think it was a good ping. Branches are good cheap stats, especially for ranged cores. Okay, ranged cores. It's really effective stat-wise. Alternatively, you can get Fairy Fire if it's your thing. I was maximizing the travel time of Snowball so it didn't hit you. Oh. If you turn left to the tower, the snowball would hit you. Think of the snowball like the hypotenuse of a triangle. Okay. He's thinking, where the heck is my team? I need help, guys. I think the techies could actually help. So let's go back. I'd like to see that fight again. Okay. So you're down a third of mana. Now you're half mana. He goes behind to cut the wave to push your tower. You go back to farming and he goes under the wave to walk at you. It's really intimidating. You did root him. You kind of ignored him, but at that point you put out so much mana. Yeah, it's fair. He was under your tower for a while. Where the fuck was your team? But nobody even noticed. Nobody even looked over there. See the glyph play? Let's go back. When does Dire use glyph? I wasn't paying attention straight up. Right there. Oh, yes. Interesting. It's more efficient using an item slot than not at all. Okay. And why did Medusa get a null talisman? For the mana regen? He used glyph to apply more pressure. When he's stomping, he does damage as he moves, so I tried to stop it whenever possible. I glyphed that! I was using root when he stops the entire lane. Yes. And then you leave to go get more farm. You guys play so much more actively than I do. I'm trying, but like I could improve. Boop. Boop. You're chicken. You're chicken. You are shackled. How the fuck? Okay, there we go. How the fuck were you alive? Over there, you just didn't have people that could help you when you needed it.
With the madness that only the carnage of war can bring.
The carnage of war.
Enemies gather at Radiant's middle tower.
Okay. You're just farming. Let's
Radiant's top tower
speed it up, Buttercup. Speed it up. Oh. Go back. Oh, too far. Go forward. Go forward. Go forward. Go forward. Okay, so we see you. But you don't see us at all. I think we smoked. Chicken. Shackle. No mana. You're dead. Again? How did you know? Didn't you say earlier you saw that we were coming, or you should have known you were going to be ganked? Which one did you say? I think techies could have helped. It's a bit sad for Medusa. It's... I read all this. I was using... Yes, I read all this. I read that. I kind of felt this coming... Going for the small camp was greedy. Okay. So you were going for the siege creep. You're talking about top. Do you know if you would need the Quelling Blade for Nature's Prophet anyway? Why didn't you take it earlier? Maybe as a first item after the starting items.
Massacre.
You're dead, so let's go to the next highlight. Where you're in the triangle, which... Why are you here in the triangle? You end up getting kills here, I think. Oh no, you died. It's the next one where you get the kills. But why were you here in the triangle instead of farming? Like, in this part of the jungle. Other than the fact that my wards are beautiful. And then you just got ganked bottom, so I guess that would make sense. Then you come here where I would expect you to be, but then you can see more people on the map. And do you have a Yasha? But why do you have a branch in your backpack? My word. It's like the best way to mess up someone's game. I like to do it against anti-mages more than any other hero. Okay, look at Pretty good. Pretty awesome. Next highlight. You're dancing. You're stunned. You're stunned. You're stunned. You're stunned. You got stunned 4 times, took no damage. Look at that. Magical life you have there. Oh, you pinged where we had vision or sentries. Yes. You screamed. Is this one of those times where if you screamed a little bit earlier it would have helped? Did you guys take out my word? What the hell? Who are you? Finally your team comes to help, like when you're dead. It's like every time it happens to you, it's when you're dead. Maybe it's like the curse of the carry. Your team only helps and fights when you're dead. Right? I think so. Okay, we're farming. Which, like, that's what we're gonna do. You're building Manta, I think. You teleported for a fight. How did you know to teleport to this fight? Like, what made it worth it to you? Where are you going? Are you following the creep waves? But you can't because of Primal. Oh, you guys finally rewarded me, right? And then Riki ate you. But then the Nature's Prophet, I'm not really sure why he teleported when he did. And then he died, right? Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know. This time I was like, I don't know what's happening. We didn't need the Nature's Prophet for that kill on Medusa with Riki. So, next highlight. You're just farming, I think. You were scared of the bottom jungle? That makes sense. You were late on it and they overextended, yeah. That's also the Invoker and Batrider's fault. Look at where they are. They're basically playing defensive and giving Dire free reign to gank Dusa. Yes, that's a good point.
Murder. Made art. More doomed murder.
Murder.
Witness this singular bloodlust.
See what hit them.
Okay, you're farming. Let's go to the next highlight. It's like most carry plays, like, I'm farming, I've teleported. I'm farming, I got ganked. I'm farming, I'm in a fight. Da 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 da. This is when you get more kills. I think you kill me down here. Yeah, I like your movement with your stun and scream. Who are you focused on? You guys didn't know to focus Riki, I think. And then you watched the next fight. Because you were dead. You have your treads on mana. Why are your treads on mana? You did get rid of your branches at some point. I like your Medusa's little tails. Super cute. Why do you not upgrade your Maelstrom into a Mjolnir? When do we decide to do that? You wouldn't do it in this game, I think. I don't think you had enough time. But like, when do people do that? Next highlight. Medusa doesn't focus, he just wants to maximize damage in team fights. It really depends on what you need. Okay, well, when would you need it? Where are you? Oh, man, you were not watching your character, but that's okay because Freaky didn't go on you. Split pushing. Do you also play Naga? Okay, we're just farming. Next highlight. We're screaming at people and focusing supports. We got away, but we couldn't go far. You don't usually even build Maelstrom on Dusa. If you want to go for Mjolnir, it's really after Ags. But they had their Ags. You went MKB before finishing it so you could split shot Riki's smoke cloud. You didn't finish Mjolnir for it. It was one really good situation for Maelstrommers versus illusion heroes. Oh. Next highlight. This will be the last one. Oh, when I kill his carrier. I didn't kill it. I got it killed though. Ags was gifted, I know. So then they could build it whenever they wanted because they had Ags.
Radiant's top tower is threatened by fiends.
Oh, that's good. Farming the wave.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Enemies gather at Radiant.
That's a good idea. I don't remember to do that when I have Manta. Oh, you took the portal?
Their top barracks to be attacked.
Oh, to go farm. Wow.
Barracks. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's foes converge on its middle barracks. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks.
You're just farming. So why do you not teleport back at this point when your base is being pushed like this? You do, but I feel like you could have teleported sooner. Why did you not? This is when you said you'd rather fight Megas with Invoker than a 4v5 them dead. On minute 34, see how soon as Invoker died. Yeah, when he died over here. You play a lot of micro heroes? That's what I was wondering. He knows that we can't fight you, so he instantly goes to farm. Okay. So that's where we said we would stop-ish. I am gonna end the stream. This took much longer than I thought, so we will... wait, hold on, actually. I need to look at something in the game somewhere. Medusa is one of the few carriers who doesn't mind fighting mega creeps. That's fair. I just didn't know why they were up there when their base was being pushed. Da, 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 da. I'm not getting a response. Dun dun. Oh, got a lot of notifications in a lot of places. Things are crazy over here. Okay, there's a lot of shit happening in my messages. I'm a big fan. If the enemies are in your base ratting, they are least likely to gank an area with the highest concentration of farm is the enemy's jungle. That's true, but couldn't you make a difference as Medusa in your own base while it's being ratted? Alright, well, I am gonna end the stream. Yeah, that was crazy. I didn't think it would take this long, truly. I just thought I'd spend a little bit of time, but like, there were some interesting conversations happening, and I would say I've learned some stuff, but it's like applying what I've learned isn't as easy. Thanks for the VOD review. In this case, Pokey, it's a replay review, because when you go to Dota games, it's literally called a replay. The VOD would be if it was my specific stream, which I consider doing. What I'm going to do the next time I stream is I will hold on, I just clicked on a random game. Where the fuck am I? Lost. I'm lost forever. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Oh, you can't see it. I'm gonna hide myself. It's literally called Watch the Replay, like it's called Replay. But so next time I stream, I will review, I'd say review, but really I'm watching Riki, Tusk, Nature's Prophet, Primal Beast, and the Nature's Prophet from the second game. You guys saw my perspective. If the, oh, not with Invoker dead, I see. Oh, I get it now. I'm sorry. I hope you get the rest and your stuff doesn't take too long to do. I don't think it will, but it is already nighttime. 4 is an interesting time to start a stream, which for you guys, or at least you, not you guys, you would be like 6-ish. They just jump you and you die, no matter how far back. He could technically slow you a bit, but then you would still keep pushing. No point in wasting his time by staying in the base. Okay, that's fair. It's 12:30. Well, okay, well, you don't count. I don't know where anybody lives. I thought I did. Alright, I'm gonna call it quits. Oh god, I just opened some other shit. I don't mean it. Let me go. Get me out of this nightmare. I'm gonna go. Take care of yourselves and don't die. Thanks so much.